Hello all and welcome here to Russell E. Dietrich Park for today's matchup of the 14-5 Muckdogs and the 12-9 Tarp Skunks. Two teams who come in at second and third place respectively in the West Division here. The Dogs own a 3-0 record though over Jamestown on the season so far, with the latest being last week when they came over here and shut them out in a 7-0 victory. And what I thought was one of their better performances on all around, both pitching and hitting, by the team so far this season. After yesterday's win for the Dogs, they're back on a winning streak, 2 games in a row, and they're going to need to stay hot to hope that Utica starts to drop a game or two. But as of right now, Utica looks like a team that cannot be stopped on a 14-game winning streak. The 12-game winning streak when they had that, which broke the PGCBL record, and now they're just continuing to stay hot. Unfortunately, the Muckdogs do not face them at all this season, so there's no way for them to be doing the work. They're going to have to rely on teams around the league to start beating up on the Blue Sox, and hopefully they'll find a slump where they drop a couple of games either in a row or in succession. But let you get you guys the starting lineup for today's games. So first for the Tarp Skunks, so third baseman Cody Bay, number 7. Mark Tucker, number 1, the second baseman. Hitting third, 28, left fielder Yogi Hartigan. Number 13, Brandon Lane, the DH, is in the cleanup spot. Will Durrell, the extra hitter, number 2. Johnny Campus, the catcher, number 24. 38, Julian Thompson, the shortstop. And Jordan King, the right fielder, number 19. And number 11, Jack Davis, the first baseman, hitting 9th. And finally, rounding it out, is Henry Martinez, the center fielder, number 5. On the mound, Eric Krause, who holds a 1-0 record of 1.59 ERA. This will be his 6th game and second game started. Now we'll get you the Muckdogs lineup, but first, a quick word from our sponsors.
We'd like to thank Alex's Places, Allegheny Farm Services, Ankle and Foot Center of Western New York, Arc of Genesee, Orleans, New York, Attica's 70th Hole, Auto Wash Car Wash, Batavian, Batavia Daily News, Batavia Downs, Hotel at Batavia Downs, Batavia Foot Care, Batavia's Original, Bourbon and Burger, Bully Hill Vineyards, Casella White, Chapin International, Easttown Beverage, eCollab, Eli Fish Brewing Company, Feral Gas, Ficarella's Pizza, Geico, Genesee Community College, Genesee County Chamber of Commerce, Genesee County Parks and Recreation, Genesee Valley Penny Saver, Glow With Your Hands, Graham Corporation, J. Leonard McAndrew Funeral Home, Ken Barrett Chevrolet Cadillac, LE3 Inc., Lebu Salon, Legacy on Main, Major Stash Cigar, Marchese Computers, Marco Clay Products, Massive Testing, Max Pies Furniture, Oakwood Hills, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation, ProClean Inc., Romans, Skyworks, Stan Harley Davidson, Stop DWI Genesee County, Suburban Propane, The Coffee Press, Tompkins Bake, Toshiba Business, Tully's, Turnbull Heating and Air Conditioning, T.F. Brown's, The Wine Goddess Shop, United Memorial Medical Center, Valet Jewelers, Versascape, Vivify Hydration, Whole Life Fitness, and Right Beverage.
Alright, so thanks to all our sponsors that make this season possible for your Muckdogs. Now we'll get you into our starting lineup for today. So leading off, not many changes in today's lineup, but behind the plate, Levi Aguilar Jr. hitting second. He's in center field starting today. We saw him in his first action in center field for a couple of innings yesterday. Has played second base all of this year. Brian Fry will be out in center. Tyler Canoe over on first, hitting third. He hit that home run back last time these teams played. Josh Leadham out and right in the cleanup spot. Jerry Reinhardt is in the 5th position over on third base. The extra hitter today is Kyle Corso. Out in left field, Daniel Burway. DHing today, getting his first start on the season, has had 2 appearances coming in as a sub, but he'll be in the lineup today. Hitting number 7 is Abner Benitez, returning from last year. Kenny Dodson gets the nod over at second base. He's had a good streak going for him recently in the game against Niagara, picking up 2 hits and an RBI. Caleb Rodriguez, who in that Niagara game also picked up his first hit, is getting the start at shortstop, and on the mound today for the Muckdogs, Batavia native Tyler Prospero. This will be his 4th start in 5th game. He's gone 13 2/3. He's got a record of 1-1 and an ERA of 1.32. So he's been very good so far on the season. Fans, we do have today's game, but a reminder that this weekend we've got a home stretch the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Tomorrow will be re-elect Steve Hawley night, plus we'll have fireworks. Then we'll have the game on July 2nd, and then July 3rd, we will also have fireworks once again. The July 3rd game, which is a Sunday, traditionally games start at 4:05 on Sunday, but because we're having fireworks, it will be a 7:05 start time. So note that July 1st and July 3rd, firework nights should be real fun time. Our past fireworks nights have gone really well. These ones should be a blast as well. Again, the Sunday game is a 7:05 start. All games this weekend will be a first pitch of 7:05. Make sure to visit our box office, open 9 to 5 every single day. Or you can even buy tickets. Number on your screen, 585-524-2260. Give that a call, and we'll make sure to get you some tickets. Come out and see your Muckdogs. They're doing really well this season in 2nd place. Again, against Jamestown, 3-0. Our opponents this weekend are Erie Buffalo, Queen City, and then Geneva Red Wings. As we're just about getting ready to announce the lineups here, we'll take a quick step away and hear about some 2 upcoming events at Dwyer Stadium, so make sure listen on in. And again, you would call the number on your screen, 585-524-2260, if you would like to attend either of these events coming up later on in the summer.
Muckdog fans, who's ready for Margaritaville? Saturday, August 20th, Dwyer Stadium turns into the biggest beach party around. Parrot Head, Jimmy Buffett Tribute Band will be playing all your tropical and beach favorites. Specialty drinks, lays, and fun in the sun. Stop by the box office or call 585-524-2260. Muckdog fans, ZBTV, the Zach Brown Tribute Band, is coming to Dwyer Stadium on Saturday, September 3rd at 7 p.m. Hear the world's greatest Zach Brown Tribute Band. Stop by the box office or call 585-524-2260.
Alright, so once again bringing you back here as they just threw out their first pitch. Waiting to get this game underway. Still waiting on the starting line, so a little unconventional there. We had the first pitch before the lineups, national anthem, or anything was announced. I'm guessing we're still going to be waiting on a lineup and national anthem to be announced, but once again, Muckdogs coming in at 14-5, the Skunks at 12-9. We've got a decent amount of Muckdog fans here today coming out and showing their support in the long journey over here to Jamestown. We appreciate your support, whether you are coming to away games, coming to home games, coming to every game, or just listening in here on our live stream. We really appreciate all your support. And then I can tell you that the players appreciate all the support you guys bring. And make sure when you come on down to Dwyer, you get loud and cheer for your Muckdogs. They love to hear the fans being loud and cheering for them. But again, 3-0 against the Tarp Skunks coming into this game. are the Muckdogs. Had our game yesterday against the Elmira Pioneers, where we picked up a 6-1 victory. Have a 3-0 record up against them as well. And I believe we are finally going to get started here. Just waiting to hear what the PA announcer has in store. So they're going to announce the lineup for the Tarp Skunks here. Once again, if you're just tuning in with us or missed the beginning of the stream, I'll quickly run you through the two lineups once again. So Cody Bay, the third baseman, leading off. Mark Tucker, the second baseman. Yogi Hardigan, the left fielder. DH Brandon Lane. Wynn Durrell, the extra hitter. Johnny Campus, the catcher. Julian Thompson, the shortstop. Jordan King, right fielder. Jack Davis over at first base. And Henry Martinez at center field. And Eric Kraus gets the nod on the mound. And now on screen once again, your starting lineup for the Batavia Muckdogs. So Levi Aguila starts behind the plate. Brian Fry, like we mentioned earlier, getting his first start in center field. He played a couple innings in the game yesterday. Might have been a quick trial run from Skip, wanting to add another outfielder to their lineup. So then Tyler Canoe hits third, Josh Leadham hitting fourth, Jerry Reinhardt in that fifth spot, and Kyle Corso, the extra hitter. Daniel Burway out in left field. Abner Benitez, getting his first start on the season after returning back a couple games into the season. Kenny Dodson nod over at second base. Shortstop Caleb Rodriguez, and Tyler Prospero, the starting pitcher. So as the players go out and line up, I believe we are getting ready for the national anthem. So we'll go ahead and give a listen on in. Alright, so there's the national anthem. Let's play some ball here. So leading off for the Muckdogs will be Levi Aguila. After the Tarp Skunks warm up, a little bit about Aguila. He's still tied second in the league for hit by pitches with 7. He's dropped down a little bit in the batting average department, hitting .385, at one point as high as .514 he was. He's had little bit of a rough patch, but I mean, with hitting a rough patch and still hitting .385 is very impressive. That's good for 7th in the entire league and leading the Muckdogs in batting average. He's also got 15 walks on the season and 9 RBIs and 10 stolen bases. Been doing a variety of catching and some DHing as well, but he'll be catching for Tyler Prospero tonight. A couple other leaders on your Muckdogs squad. Josh Leadham is tied 5th in the league for stolen bases with 12. And Brian Fry, he's tied 1st in the league with 9 doubles. He's 6th in the league with 20 runs scored. And he's 5th in the league with 16 walks. Brian Fry and Levi Aguilar, who are the 1-2 to start out and have been and secured their spots, are really good about getting on base. And then the final guy we'd like to mention as far as batters is Tyler Canoe, who now has sole possession of 2nd place in the league in RBIs with 24, just 1 behind the league leaders, so he'll look to change that up today. And a big round of applause for Nolan Sparks and his performance yesterday, now sitting with 29 strikeouts on the season. That's good for 3rd in the entire league. He did let up his first run, but still leading the league in ERA with a .39 through 23 innings, which is very, very impressive. So once again, we are now getting started and underway. Eric Krause, once again, the pitcher on the mound for the Tarp Skunks. And the man out of Felician, Levi Aguilar, will lead off. In his first 4 appearances in the last game, he hit the first pitch. And he swings on that one, too. So, if you remember back in their 7-0 win, his first 4 appearances, he made contact into the field, going 3 for 4 off of that. That one, unfortunately, goes foul. So, we'll have an 0-1 count here to Aguilar. Krause looks into Campus for the sign. And here is the pitch. That one hits off his elbow, and so now we'll take sole possession of that 2nd place in hit by pitches. That is his 8th hit by pitch in the season. The next closest on the team is 3 for Mitch Fleming. So runner on base early on, and Skip says he puts him in that leadoff position because he just finds a way to get on base any way possible. And just like that, he's over on first. Batter up now, Brian Fry, hitting .373, which is 2nd on the team. First pitch swung on, fouled back, and caught by Campus, so we'll have an 0-1 here for Fry. Fry's got 22 hits on the season. Krause again, the right-handed pitcher. Here's the delivery. The breaking ball misses into the right-hander batter's box, high and away. So even up the count here, 1-1. Again, the runner over on first base, Levi. So looks back in for the sign from Campus. Here's the 1-1. That one, they'll say, hits the strike zone. So 2-2, excuse me. I think the ump showed. But I believe it's 1-2 is the count here. Aguilar with a decent lead off first, and the pickoff move unsuccessful. Doesn't even attempt down the tag, does the first baseman over there, Davis. So again, Krause will look in on the 1-2 with no outs. That one, again, misses out wide into that batter's box, so 2 big misses on the 2 balls. So 2-2 the count here. Brian Fry digs in. Again, Brian Fry, one of the few lefty batters on this team. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, deep ball into right center field. And that one's going to get into the corner. So he's going to get his first triple, and Aguilar's going to run around, and he's going to score just like that. Brian Fry, the double machine, picks up his first triple on the season with that one. And your Muckdogs take an early 1-0 lead with only 2 batters having come up so far. That's also his 8th RBI on the season as well. So Aguila comes around to score off the triple from Brian Fry. You can't really ask for a better start as a Muckdog fan. So 1-0 lead here, no outs. Tyler Canoe, the batter, up, and of course we have to mention he hit a home run over the left field wall last time around. That one high and outside, so it'll be ball number 1. That one came back in the 5th inning of that one, was a 3-run shot. So Brian Fry over on third base, Canoe hitting .343 on the season, 24 RBIs, second in the PGCBL. Here's the 1-0. That one misses down low, so he'll have an early 2-0 count here. Canoe again, standing tall at 6'5", the first baseman. Here's the 2-0. That one in there on the inside corner. Quick little head tilt from Canoe, but he sees it now, so 2-1 as Kraus finds the strike zone again. On deck would be Josh Leadham, the right fielder. So Fry over on third, no down, 2-1 the count here to Canoe. Here's the pitch. That one low in the dirt. 3-1 will now be the count. Brian Fry getting a decent lead off of third base there. A deep backstop once again here at Dietrich Park. A ball passed would almost definitely mean a scored run. So 3-1. Fry taking 3 steps off of third base over there. Slowly making his way down. Here's the 3-1 pitch. A breaking ball falls in there for a strike. So we'll have our first full count of the game. Here to Canoe. The pitcher, Kraus, settles on in. Takes a quick look. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, a blooper into shallow right field. And making the catch there is the right fielder, King. And Brian Fry thought about going, but would have easily been gunned out. So a fly out to right gets their first out of the game from Canoe. So that's going to bring up Josh Leadham. He still has Fry over on third base. Leadham on the season hitting a solid .250. And he's got 8 RBIs, looking in to knock in his 9th one right here with 1 down. A deep fly ball is all it takes with 1 out here. That first one in there low, trying to frame it. It was Campus. But the ump says that's a ball. 1-0 the count. Leadham, who's very fast, leading the team in stolen bases with 12. Here's the 1-0. That one swung on deep. That's going to at least be enough for a sacrifice fly as the center fielder falls under it and makes the grab, which is Martinez. He doesn't even attempt to make the throw, so Fry easily trots across home plate. And an early 2-0 lead here for the Muckdogs off that sacrifice fly from Josh Leadham. It's going to bring up now the third baseman, Batavia native Jared Reinhardt, who's got his batting average up to .204 after a 5-game hitting streak so far for him. So give Leadham a 9th RBI. Here is Reinhardt with 2 down here. He swings on the first pitch. He sees over to the third baseman, and he'll make the play. So they get 3 outs in succession after giving up 2 straight hits, but not before the Muckdogs grab 2 runs to start out this game. We'll be back with Tyler Prospero out on the mound. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
After 31 years in Batavia, Ficarella's Pizzeria is now the oldest family-run pizzeria in town. Our menu for sit-down, pickup, or delivery includes a huge variety of pizza, hot and cold subs, fish fries, pasta, salads, side dishes, and specialty sandwiches. Everything is made fresh and with great care. New items appear regularly, as do the new customers who discover the quality food, friendly service, and consistency, which are all an integral part of the Ficarella's business model.
Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel is the official hotel partner of the Batavia Muckdogs. Be sure to visit us at BataviaDownsGaming.com and click on the Hotel tab to see our latest and greatest offers. That's BataviaDownsGaming.com.
All right, we're getting ready for the bottom of the first with Tyler Prospero out on the mound. Again, a reminder, we've got a home stretch coming up here July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Your Muckdogs are at home at Dwyer Stadium. Call the number on the screen, 585-524-2260 for tickets, or visit our box office located at 299 Bank Street in Batavia, New York for tickets. Again, we've got games July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd coming up. July 1st and 3rd will be fireworks night, and July 3rd on a Sunday, which are traditionally 4:05 starts, it will be a 7:05 start. Once again, July 3rd is a 7:05 start. So, bringing you back in here, recapping the top of the first in case you missed it. Aguila gets hit by a pitch. Brian Fry then comes and hits a triple, which scores Aguila. Tyler Canoe flies out to right field. Then lead him with a deep fly ball to center field, scores home Brian Fry. And Reinhardt with the ground out to third base. So leading off for the Tarp Skunks is Cody Bay, the third baseman, hitting .310 on the season. Here's the first pitch from Prospero. That one swung on over to Reinhardt, makes a backhanded play, throw over to first, and gets him out. So one pitch, one down here in the bottom of the first. And that's now going to bring up the second baseman, Mark Tucker. He's hitting .220. He's got 11 hits and 11 runs on the season. The left-handed batter. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll take that one for a strike from Prospero. So 0-1 the count here. Prospero likes the sign. Next one swung on over to Kenny Dodson. Tries to get that one blocked in his chest and beating it out. So a weird hop there. Would imagine that gets ruled a hit. But we'll see what the scorer decides to do with that one. That one drilled at him. It will be ruled a hit on that one. So Mark Tucker gets a single there. If you got your score books, that one is a single. Again, that one dropping just before Dodson there and coming up on him. And just beating it out was Tucker. Very, very close play there. So now we'll be looking for the double play ball as another left-handed batter up, Yogi Hartigan, the left fielder. Here's the first pitch to Hartigan. He swings on that one. That one's going to drop into left field over to Burway. He'll scoop that one up and put it on in there. So back-to-back singles hit there from the Tarp Skunks, and they're looking to respond to the Muckdogs' two-run inning in that first inning with one swing of the bat into deep field could score both runners on base. So Tucker over on second now, Hartigan on first. And that's going to bring up the DH, Brandon Lane. Lane hitting .283 on the season, a right-handed batter. Here's the first pitch. That one in there for a strike on the outside corner. So 0-1 the count here. So might be looking at some pitches low in the zone, some off speed. That's what Prospero likes to throw. A little bit more break on his, looking to produce a double play ball. Turns inside, and that one is just inside up on lane, and avoiding it. We'll move the count even, 1-1 here, with one down in the bottom of the first inning. Again, over on first is Hardigan, and Tucker over on second. Aguila, the catcher, giving Prospero the signs. Rodriguez keeping him honest on second. That one swung up, a potential double play ball, but gets up through the middle. And trying to gun home is Brian Fry. And just in there safe is the runner. So just like that, 3 straight singles from the Tarp Skunks. And now it's 2-1 here. Give Brandon Lane a single and an RBI on that play. So now up to bat is Will Durrell, and Skip is going to come out to the mound just to calm Prospero down. He got the ground ball he was looking for, but well placed just up the middle to the left of the second base bag. Brian Fry, who is getting his first start out there in center field for the Muckdogs, got it there on one hop. Almost as good as you could ask for. And the runner just beat it out, and Aguila unable to put down a tag. So score now 2-1 with one down. The batter will be Durrell. 2 runners on still. First and second, same situation here. Again, a double play ball could still end this inning. Prosper will look to get it done any way possible, though, without giving up a run. So he looks in as he comes together. Checks the runner over in second. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one in there for a strike. 0-1 will be the count here. Will Durrell is hitting .313 on the season with 11 RBIs, looking to maybe add a 12th or maybe 13th here. Here's the 0-1. That one, a deep fly ball over to Leadham, who's got a good arm. We'll see if they're going to test him, and they will. Leadham's going to throw it over there, cut off by Rodriguez. So advancing him over to third is Durrell, but now there is 2 down here in the inning, and just 1 out away from leaving 2 stranded on base and keeping the Muckdog lead. So that's Hardigan now over on third, advancing. Brandon Lane stayed put. It's going to bring up Johnny Campus. On the season, hitting .240. Has struck out, tied second on the team with 16 times. We'll see what the decision is made if the runner does decide to steal from first to second here. And they'll look for a pickoff move, trying to catch him sleeping. So again, Lane, who's over there, has 5 stolen bags on the season. Not a lot, but not a little either. We'll see if we'll see some movement. Still waiting the first pitch here. Here's the first pitch. That one's roped down the third baseline. That's going to get in there. And Burway is going to field that one and going for 2. And he'll be in there with a double is Campus. And just like that, we've got a tied ball game here. So the Tarp Skunks reply with 2 runs of their own off of 4 hits. Aguila will come over to Prospero just to have a quick word to talk about how to attack this next batter, and Aguila trying to be in there to try and calm down Prospero. Prospero, who came into the game with a 1.32 ERA, so has been doing pretty well on the season so far. He's now going to face the batter, Julian Thompson. Thompson hitting .231 on the season over there at shortstop. Here's the first pitch to him. That one in there for a strike. So Owen won the count here. Prosper will look in on the 0-1 to Thompson, looking to pick up the last out here of the inning. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball there. Thinking fastball must have been Thompson. He was way ahead of that one, and now Prosper's got 3 pitches to work with here with the 0-2 with 2 down here, looking to get out of the inning and leave 2 stranded for the Skunks. Here's the 0-2. That one just missing the outside corner. Walking off the mound was Prosper. He wanted that one. So he'll go and regroup himself. Here's the 1-2 with 2 down. Takes a quick look over to third base. So here comes Prospero with the 1-2. That one misses on the outside. Aguila looked to frame that one, and unsuccessful. So now 2-2 is the count with 2 down here. Runners on second and third. That one swung on and waved it. Way ahead of it was Thompson on the breaking ball. So getting out the inning with finishing it off with a strikeout. So we've got an even ball game here. Play an 8-inning game now, you could almost call it. So 2-2. The score after 1 inning. We'll be back for the top of the second. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
Eli Fish Brewing Company is the first commercial brewery in Batavia in nearly 100 years. We offer a selection of our own house brews along with other New York State produced beers, spirits, and wines. A full dining menu, large brew hall, beautiful bar, and tons of new friends. Here at Eli Fish Brewing Company, we want to honor traditions and create new stories. We're not just making beer, we're brewing history. When you work with a community bank like Tompkins, we don't expect your financial picture to fit neatly into a box. We take a close look at your situation and propose solutions that make sense for your financial journey. Our community banking model ensures that all credit decisions are made locally, wherever you call home. We have a local leadership teams, community banking boards, and bright and happy team members living right alongside you. We're not just your bank, we're your friends and neighbors too.
All right, we bring you back in here for the top of the second inning. Leading off will be the extra hitter today, Kyle Corso. So .333 on the season is the batting average for Corso. The pitcher once again is still Kraus. That first one in there misses the outside corner for a ball, so 1-0. Due up is Corso, who's up now. Burway on deck, and Benitez will be the third batter expected up. Here's the 1-0. That one swung on deep down the left field. It's carrying, and it's foul. It went out of the park, but just foul. Would have been a second home run. I thought that one was going to carry just fair, but was tailing left and left and left. Maybe would have hit the tall wall out there. But Kyle Corso will have to dig back in once again. the 1-1. He got all of that one just a bit too early on it. So here is the 1-1. That next one in there for a strike, low and on the outside. So 1-2 the count here for Kraus. He's already got one strikeout back in, or excuse me, no strikeouts yet. Looking to pick up his first on the night. Here's the 1-2. That one swung on in between the shortstop and third baseman. That one's going to fall in for a single for Corso. So he'll lead off the inning with a hit, and we'll be over on first for the batter, Burway. Burway coming into this game, hitting 182's got 13 RBIs, which is good for third on the team. So Corso, the runner over there on first base to lead off this second inning. Here's the first pitch. That one high and thinking about trying to do a snap throw over to first. So Kyle Corso will be up in with a stolen base as the transition from glove to hand from Campus got away from him. So Corso now in scoring position over on second with no outs. Count will be 1-0 here for Burway. So an exciting first inning if you like some offense in your life. Both teams scoring 2 runs. Here's the 1-0 to Burway. Thought about that one and missing on the breaking ball. Campus sat down there with it framed up, wanting the ump to call a strike, just waiting for it, but it's a called ball. So 2-0 now the count here to Burway. Corso, the runner over on second, who got a single and then advanced on the error from the catcher. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one fouled off. Just behind it was Burway's. It travels up over the bleachers and out of the stadium. 2-1 will be the count for Burway. Again, none down here in the top of the second. Burway does have 3 doubles and 2 triples on the season so far. Here's the 2-1. That one swung on and gets up through the middle, and Corso's going to be waved around, and he is going to be in there safe, and Burway's going to try and advance over to second, and he's going to be tagged out there. So he'll get a single on that one, but then on the throw home, he tried to run over to second and was a bit too aggressive. So that'll put 1 down, but not before he gets another RBI on the season. That will be his 14th and also his 11th hit on the season, giving the Muckdogs a lead. Now up is Abner Benitez, the DH, getting his first start of the season. The first pitch is out wide and misses, so that will be a ball. 1-0 will be the count. Benitez, a left-handed hitter, takes that next one, 2-0. Benitez, who is one of 2 left-handed hitters in the starting lineup, the other being Brian Fry. On deck would be Kenny Dodson Jr. Here's the 2-0. That one, a high pop into shallow left field, and getting under there is Hartigan, and he will make the grab for out number 2. So a fly out to left, and the first at bat for Benitez. That's going to bring up Kenny Dodson. He's been in 9 games, but just 12 at-bats and just 2 hits, hitting 167, but does have an RBI, went 2 for 3 again in that game against Niagara. So Kraus looks in for the first pitch. That one low in the dirt. That's going to be a ball, 1-0 on the breaking ball. So here is Dodson, again waiting the 1-0. That one, big swing and a miss. Dodson winning all of that one and missing. So 1-1 with 2 down here in the top of the second. So far, 3 hits, but 3 runs on the board for the Muckdogs. Here is the 1-1 pitch. Thinking about that one was Dodson, and that one will be a called strike as he did not go, but falls in there. So 1-2, he'll have to battle here with 2 down. Kraus looking to pick up first strikeout on the day. Here's the 1-2 from Kraus. That one low in the dirt, bouncing next to the plate. So we'll go at it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the second. Dodson, the batter. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Swung on and fouled on back into the netting behind home plate. So he'll have to go at it again. Once again, the 2-2. Here is the pitch. That one, grounder, high chopper over the shortstop. Hits off his glove and out. So he's going to be in there safe. I believe that one will be ruled an error, and we're going to probably get an E6. We'll wait to see what they say, but that did look like that one was on the shortstop. Up now would be Caleb Rodriguez with 2 down here. And that one will be ruled an error, so mark that one an E6. And on base with 2 outs is Kenny Dodson. Again, up is Caleb Rodriguez. Just 1 hit on the season. That one was back in the game against Niagara. Dodson doesn't have any stolen bases yet on the season. He might be looking for his first and getting in scoring position here with 2 down. Here's the pitch. That one close to the head of Rodriguez, and ducking away was he. So that'll be ball number 1 with 2 down here. On deck would be back to the top of the order to Aguila if Rodriguez finds his way onto the bags. Here's the 1-0. That one, a bouncer in the dirt, but got Rodriguez swinging on it. But Dodson will get over to second. So we'll have a 1-1 count here. So Dodson over on second now. Off of that wild pitch. So again, looking in his Kraus. Here's the 1-1. That one inside, and ducking away from it is Rodriguez. So 2-1 the count now here. Rodriguez, who's quite close to home plate. He's looking to try and just bloop one into the outfield to hopefully get Dodson around to score. Here's the 2-1. That one high and outside, so 3-1 hitters count here we'll now have. And Kraus is going to have to look to attack here because you don't want to get another runner on with Aguila coming up to bat. We'll see what Rodriguez does here. I would assume there's a small window of where he would swing at a ball. Here's the 3-1. Swings at that one, and missing was Rodriguez. Works the count now full. So we got a full count now here. 2 out. No runner over on first, so Dodson won't necessarily be running, but we'll see if he takes a significant lead or even attempts to run on down. Here is the payoff pitch. That one inside, And ducking away is Rodriguez, so he'll manage to get onto first base. And just like that, we got 2 runners on with 2 down. Now up Levi Aguila Jr. He was hit by a pitch back in the first inning, as we have a quick mound visit here. Again, Aguila, who's got 9 RBIs on the season, leading the team in batting average with a .385. Picked up his 8th hit by pitch. And as far as free walks he's had, so 15 walks and 8 hit by pitches. It means 23 times he's been awarded first base freely. So Dodson over there on second base. Caleb Rodriguez over on first. It started with the error from the shortstop that got Kenny Dodson on with 2 down. Could have ended the inning there. Worked the count full to 3-2 to Rodriguez. Threw one inside on him. He gets on base. Now it's going to bring up Aguila. So here's the first pitch. And that one falls in on the outside for a strike. So 0-1 the count here to Aguila. So looking in for the sign from campus is Kraus, looking to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored. Here's the 0-1. Thinking about that was Aguila, but holding off as the ball tails away into the left-hander's batter's box. So good plate discipline there from Aguila. As we'll have a 1-1 count here. Even up. Takes a quick look over to second, and he will go and fake over there just to get Dodson to return back to the bag. On deck would be Brian Fry, but Aguila up to bat with the 1-1, 2 down here, runners on first and second. Here's the 1-1. That one hits the outside corner. That slider, very slow, just tailing away, but staying over the plate, away from Aguila. He's got 2 pitches to play with as he's got a 1-2 count here. Again, still looking for that first strikeout is Kraus. Here's the 1-2 to Aguila. And waving away at that one, and will go on down swinging, picks up his first strikeout. But your Muckdogs pick up 1 run in the inning to regain the lead. We'll be back for the bottom of the second. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel is the area's premier entertainment destination. Get the full experience by visiting one of our 4 great restaurants, watch live racing, take in a concert, and visit the gaming floor. You'll be able to dine, play, and stay at our facility in our boutique 84-room hotel. For more information, visit us on Facebook or at BataviaDownsGaming.com.
Wright Beverage has been servicing upstate New York with delicious beverages for over 65 years. With a fervent passion for customer service and employee morale, the corporation now services 17 and a half counties in western New York, operating out of multiple state-of-the-art facilities and sales offices. We've received numerous national awards, including the Coors Founders Award and the Guinness Golden Bar Award. We are a company that treats you right.
And we bring you back in here for the bottom of the second inning. On the mound still for the Dogs, Tyler Prospero. Coming up to bat will be the bottom 3, 8, 9, and 10 hitters, Jordan King, Jack Davis, and Henry Martinez. First up is Jordan King, hitting .205 on the season. Prospero, who gave up 4 hits and 2 runs in that first inning, will look to come back with a powerful second. First one in there, high and away for ball number 1. 1-0 is the count here early to the batter, King. The 1-0 pitch, a hanger over the plate and in there for a strike. So 1-1 now will be the count. Here's the 1-1. That one swung on into left field. Settling under there is Burway, and he'll make the grab for out number 1. So that is going to retire the first batter. And now up to bat will be Jack Davis. So far on the season for Davis, hitting .326, 15 hits. Is that first one in there for a ball. Davis also has got 6 RBIs, but 19 strikeouts, which leads the entire team. The 1-0 pitch, that one fouled on back off the bat, the catcher, and then the ump. So we'll have 1-1 now. Prospero finished out last inning with a strikeout to pick up his first on the game. Here's the 1-1. That one is crushed up into the air and will travel on foul and into the bullpen of the Tarp Skunks. So now he's got a 1-2 here. Against him is Davis. Looking for number 2 is Prospero. That one again fouled back, so the 3rd straight foul of this at bat. So once again, we'll be working with the 1-2. Prospero looking for number 14 on the season. Here is the 1-2 delivery. That one popped up high in the air. Settling under is Canoe, and he'll make the grab. That one almost exited out of the atmosphere, but comes on back down into the glove of Canoe, and 2 down now here in the inning. And a 1-2-3 inning would be phenomenal for Prospero coming off of that last inning. It's going to bring up Henry Martinez now, center fielder. Hitting .213 on the season so far, is the 10th hitter for the Tarp Skunks. That first one, that one's lined over down the first baseline and foul over the bullpen of the Muckdogs. So 0-1 now will be the count here. So digs back in. Prospero looking on for the 0-1. Here is the pitch. That one missing the outside corner, says the ump. 1-1 will be the count here. So again, 1-1 with 2 down here. Here's the pitch from Prospero. That one off the inside of the bat. Dodson trying to track over into right field, but that one's going to be a blooper and fall on in for a single with 2 down here. And that's going to bring us back to the top of the order to Cody Bay, who grounded out to third base in his at-bat off of the first pitch. And looking to put together their own 2-out rally will be the Tarp Skunks. So the Muckdogs will put on a bit of a shift. Dodson almost playing right up the gap there behind second base. Is that first one in the dirt, blocked by Aguila to prevent moving up a base from Martinez. So Reinhardt almost along third baseline. Rodriguez shifted just a bit to the left of the shortstop position, and Dodson just to the right behind second base, playing a shift here on the batter bay. Here's the 1-0. That one, a fastball, hits the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 will be the count here. So he'll look back in as Bay takes a deep breath as he'll face a 1-1 here. A quick look over to first with Canoe covering there. Here's the pitch and the runner goes, and they'll throw on down. A nice throw there, and Dodson unable to apply the tag as the throw was just in front of second base. So in there with the stolen base is Martinez. And so now no force out at second, but still the out over on first. A 1-2 count though, as that one fell in for a strike. One hit would score home the tying run, but one strike would mean out of the inning for Prospero. Here's the 1-2. Fired in there. Could hear a little bit of a grunt, putting a little extra into it, but missing. So 2-2 will be the count here. Takes a deep breath. 2-2 with 2 down, runner over on second. Here's the 2-2. Swung on over to third, and making the throw over to first is Reinhardt, and he'll retire him down, leaving one stranded, and your Muckdogs escape and keep holding on to the lead. A good pitching performance there from Prospero in the second inning. We'll be back for the top of the third. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation has been servicing the community for over 3 decades. We are an 160-bed facility located in Batavia, New York, in close proximity to all local hospitals. Not only has Premier Genesee long been acknowledged as a leading senior care provider, our beautifully designed facility is now widely recognized as one of the most attractive in the area. Everybody deserves a place that feels like home. United Memorial is a community hospital located in the heart of Genesee County and an affiliate of the Rochester Regional Health System. Rochester Regional's United Memorial serves residents of Genesee County and surrounding rural communities. The 131-bed hospital in Batavia features a new state-of-the-art surgical department, a wound care center, a telemedicine program for intensive care, a joint replacement center of excellence, 2 urgent care centers, and a number of primary and specialty physician offices. United Memorial is a niche hospital and a New York State designated stroke center.
And we bring you back in here for the top of the third inning. Leading off will be Brian Fry. He got that triple in his first at-bat back in the first inning. That scored home Aguila, getting the first run on the board. From the first base side where your Muckdogs are sitting, a decent crowd behind them, around 30-ish fans. Probably supporting the Muckdogs. We appreciate all the support coming out to our games and listening on here on YouTube as Brian Fry knocks that one in to center field off of the first hit. So he'll be in there with a single, and he's sitting 2 for 2 on the day so far with an RBI. Potentially a double and home run away from the cycle. So that's going to bring up Tyler Canoe now. the first baseman. He flew out to right field last time up. Canoe, who's got 23 hits in 67 at-bats. Brian Fry takes a decent lead off of second base. He's got 11 stolen bags, which is second on the team, that first one, and therefore a ball just low below the knees. Brian Fry, who's got 11 stolen bags on the season. So Canoe digs in, and a pickoff over to Fry. Quick hesitation, and back in there safely without a tag down applied. Eric Krause, who's in for his third inning of action and work. And a couple people warming up in the pen for the Skunks. That next one over there, and in there is Fry safely on the snap throw from the catcher Campus. Very, very close that one was, as Fry was running back standing, electing that over diving in back. So again, Krause checking over on first. 1-1 the count here to Canoe. Here's the pitch. That one swung on again into shallow right field, and tracking under there, he will be is King. So a second fly out to right field for Canoe just behind the ball, and now put one down here in the top of the third and bring up Josh Leadham, who hit the sacrifice fly all the way deep into center field, which scored home Fry. Fry still over on first. Here's the first pitch from Krause. Thinking about that one, and we'll say he did go around. So Leadham was thinking about that breaking ball down low, tried to hold up, the ump said he did not. So 0-1 the count here for Leadham. Checking over to Fry. He'll be back in safe, keeping a very close eye on him is Krause and the first baseman Davis. And throw Campus in there too, who has thrown down a snap throw, which almost got him. Again, checking over there, and he'll be back in there safe. So Fry once again with a similar lead. 0-1 the count here. And Fry will go and hold off, and Fry will be in there safe, avoiding the tag, picking up his 12th stolen base on the season. So they kept going back and back and back to him. Fry kept getting in there safe, and finally he steals that second bag. Now in scoring position he is. So Leadham's got an opportunity to pick up his second RBI on the day. With a runner in scoring position, he's got a 2-1 count to him now. On deck would be Jerry Reinhardt. Here's the 2-1 from Krause. Thinking about that one was Leadham, and they'll say it hits the outside part of the plate. So he'll have the count evened up now at 2 apiece. Krause looking on into the sign from Campus. Fry taking a decent lead off of second. Here is the pitch. And strike, they'll call it. Leadham did not like that one, thought it missed on the outside, but he'll go down looking. And that's going to bring up Jerry Reinhardt. He grounded out to third his last time up. Looking to not leave Fry stranded over there on second. Looking to pick up his 9th RBI on the season. So Krause steps back onto the rubber. Reinhardt digs in to the right-handed batter's box. Again, hitting .204 on the season is Reinhardt. Fry, who stole second after his single, over on second base. As that first one in there low for a strike. Owen won the count here from Kraus. Here's the 0-1. That one in the dirt and blocked by Campus. And he'll throw over to second to try and get Fry, who was thinking about going on the pass ball. Or excuse me, on the pitch that was bounced up and away from the catcher. But he's back in there safely. 1-1 the count with 2 down here. Kraus digs in once again. Takes a quick look over to Fry. Here's the pitch again. Misses on the outside this time. So he'll face a 2-1. Fry taking another big lead off a second. No one really checking in too much on him. Here is the 2-1 pitch. That one in the dirt. And staying over there is Fry. So Reinhardt will now have a hitter's count, 3-1. So he'll dig in with 2 down here. If he does walk, on deck would be Kyle Corso. So Reinhardt waves that bat over home plate as Kraus is looking in and gets the signal. Here's the 3-1. That one misses wide, so Reinhardt will pick up the walk, and that is his 7th on the season. And the manager is going to come on in with a talk. We'll see if we get a pitching change or not. I think this might just be a quick talking to. Fry over on second, and it looks like the pitcher, the gate's open, and we are going to get a pitching change, so we're going to take a quick step away and thank our sponsors, but we'll be back, announce the pitching change, and have Kyle Corso up to bat with 2 down in the 3rd inning.
We'd like to thank Alex's Places, Allegheny Farm Services, Ankle and Foot Center of Western New York, Arc of Genesee, Orleans, New York, Attica's 70th Hole, Auto Wash Car Wash, Batavian, Batavia Daily News, Batavia Downs, Hotel at Batavia Downs, Batavia Foot Care, Batavia's Original, Bourbon and Burger, Bully Hill Vineyards, Casella White, Chapin International, Easttown Beverage, E-Collab, Eli Fish Brewing Company, Farrell Gas, Ficarella's Pizza, Geico, Genesee Community College, Genesee County of Chamber of Commerce, Genesee County Parks and Recreation, Genesee Valley Penny Saver, Glow With Your Hands, Graham Corporation, J. Leonard McAndrew Funeral Home, Ken Barrett Chevrolet Cadillac, LE3 Inc., Lebu Salon, Legacy on Main, Major Stash Cigar, Marchese Computers, Marco Clay Products, Massive Testing, Max Pies Furniture, Oakwood Hills, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation, ProClean Inc., Romans, Skyworks, Stan Harley Davidson, Stop DWI Genesee County, Suburban Propane, The Coffee Press, Tompkins Bake, Toshiba Business, Tully's, Turnbull Heating and Air Conditioning, T.F. Brown's, The Wine Goddess Shop, United Memorial Medical Center, Valet Jewelers, Versascape, Vivify Hydration, Whole Life Fitness, and Right Beverage.
Alright, and we bring you back in, again setting the scene. Fry over on second, Reinhardt on first with 2 down here. Up to bat Kyle Corso, the new pitcher, Eddie Galatas, number 26, the right-hander. He's played his 7th appearance. 1 game started at 3.77 ERA and 11 strikeouts on the season so far. Galatas has just pitched 14 1/3 innings so far this season. First pitch in there on the inside for a strike. So we'll have early An 0-1 count here. So the 2 runners on base would be charged to Kraus. Here's the 0-1. That one swung on by Corso and down the third baseline and just foul. That one, which could have roped in at least 1, maybe 2 runs. Corso in his first at-bat singled, stole a base, and came all the way around to score. Before he hit the single, though, he smacked one, which would have been a home run if he had kept it just fair, but pulled it. So now he's in deep 0-2 with 2 down here. Gladys, the pitcher. Here's the pitch. That one inside and taken for a ball. And Jamestown faithful unhappy with that call, wanting the strikeout to get out of the inning. Corso will get another chance here, as that one's called for the first ball. 1-2 will be the count here. Both runners go, and that one's fouled on back by Corso, so Fry and Reinhardt will return to their respective bases, and will go for the 1-2 once again. Corso, who's got 6 RBIs on the season so far, digs back in for the 1-2. Here is the pitch. That one, a floater up high into shallow right center field, and the right fielder calls off the second baseman and makes the grab. So 2 batters left stranded on first and second as Corso plops that one up, and Gladys gets the 3rd out of the inning after coming in relief. We'll be back for it. The bottom of the 3rd. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel is the official hotel partner of the Batavia Muckdogs. Be sure to visit us at BataviaDownsGaming.com and click on the Hotel tab to see our latest and greatest offers. That's BataviaDownsGaming.com.
After 31 years in Batavia, Ficarella's Pizzeria is now the oldest family-run pizzeria in town. Our menu for sit-down, pickup, or delivery includes a huge variety of pizza, hot and cold subs, fish fries, pasta, salads, side dishes, and specialty sandwiches. Everything is made fresh and with great care. New items appear regularly, as do the new customers who discover the quality food, friendly service, and consistency, which are all an integral part of the Ficarella's business model. Fans, if you or anyone you know would like to recognize a veteran at one of our home games, please email us with their name and a good email or phone to contact them at. The vet who is recognized will receive 4 free tickets to that game. Please get the word out and send an email to samdefilippo12@gmail.com. Again, that's samdefilippo12@gmail.com with a good email or phone to contact them at.
And we bring you back in here for the bottom of the 3rd. Prospero still out there on the mound. And up to bat now is number 1, Mark Tucker. Here's the first one in there for a strike. So he'll start off with 0-1. Last inning, getting the first 2 out was Prospero, giving up a single, but then getting the ground out to third base as the second pitch, and therefore a ball, 1-1 the count. So 1-1 here to Tucker. Here's the pitch. That one swung on over to Rodriguez at short. He'll grab the ball and make the throw over to Canoe. So just like that, 1 down. So another ground out. And good play there by Rodriguez to get the throw over to Canoe. And that's going to bring up Yogi Hardigan, who singled his first at-bat in the first inning and came all the way around to score one of the 2 runs there for the Skunks. Here's the first pitch to Hardigan. That one swung over to Reinhardt. Grabs that one, makes the play a high throw, but good grab there by Canoe. And that one, just like that, 2 down already in the inning off a grounder to short, and now a grounder over to third base. And that's going to bring up Brandon Lane. Just 3 pitches thrown so far in this inning from Prospero. Lane, who got a single in his last at-bat, which scored home a run. So that first one in there low for a ball. Have a 1-0 count. Here is the pitch. That one in, slips out of the hand of Prospero. And he won't be able to get the 1-2-3 inning, as Lane will take his base over there. It's the first hit by pitch from Prospero on the day. And that's going to bring in Will Dorrell. He flew out to right in his first at-bat. Now has got a runner on to work with 2 down here in the 3rd inning. They'll check over on first to Lane, who's okay. Looked to be a breaking ball, so he'll be glad not a fastball as he takes a 2.5 step lead over there on first. Here's the pitch. That one swung on up the middle, and it's going to drop on down for a single. Lane will advance over to second. And just like that, there is blood in the water. And looking to sniff it out will be Johnny Campus, who got an RBI double his first time up to bat. He's got 2 runners on now. Lane over on second, and Durrell with that single. But again, all he needs is 1 out here. Does Prospero and the Muckdogs. Currently holding on to a 3-2 lead. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dogs. The Skunks have got 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. So he gets the sign from Aguila. Here's the pitch. That one in there for a strike from Prospero. And we'll have an 0-1 count. So waving his bat around and around his Campus as he awaits for the 0-1 from Prospero. And here that is. That one low and away. And Aguila able to extend over and make the grab. And 1-1 will be the count here now to the batter Campus. So nods on that one on the sign from Aguila. Here is the 1-1 from Prospero. That one swung on and fouled back by Campus. So that'll move the count over to 1-2. Again, 2 down here. Retired the first 2 batters off of a ground out to short, ground out to third. Hits the batter Lane, who gets over to first. Then Durrell with the single blooper up into center field. And that brings up Campus now with a 1-2 with 2 down here in the bottom of the 3rd. Here is the pitch. That one away, up high, and be for a ball on the fastball. So we'll have a 2-2 count here now with 2 down. So he'll look to get one here. Look if he goes to an off speed. He does on that one, low in the dirt and blocked by Aguila. So we're going to have a full count here now. 2 down means the runners will be moving. On deck would be Thompson. Should Campus walk or get a hit here. Prospero nods on the sign. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, a blooper into center field, and that one's going to get down and bounce away from Fry. So around will come 2 runs, and in there with a double will be Campus. So the Tarp Skunks now take a 4-3 lead off of that blooper on the inside of the bat. Very unlucky there from Prospero to allow that one. A lucky swing off the inside of the bat, bloops right in between Dodson and Fry. and that scores home 2 runs. So now 3 RBIs on the day for him. And coming around was Lane and Durrell. So what was almost a great inning now allows 2 runs in and the lead gone for the Muckdogs. The first pitch in there to the batter, Thompson, is a ball. So here is the 1-0. And that one outside once again, 2-0 the count. So Campus over on second. Thompson the batter with a 2-0 with 2 down here. Here's the pitch. That one fouled on back up over the press box and out of play. We'll have a 2-1 count here. So looking in for the sign is Prospero. So Prospero will look on in, and time taken by Thompson as Prospero was trying to figure out the right pitch to throw with Aguila to try and get out of this one. So 2-1, still the count here, as the Skunks put together a 2-out rally. Here's the pitch as Campus goes and won't make the throw as Aguila, as I think he got interfered with by the umpire when on his snapback on his throw. As his arm was coming back, he made contact with the umpire. We'll see what they rule here. Campus may have to go back to second. So they'll have a quick discussion, and they will send Campus back over to second as the ump was in the way of Aguila's throw when his arm came back. So we'll have a 2-2 count as the third base coach just has a quick word with the home plate umpire. I saw as Aguila came back to throw it that he looked at the ump and didn't make the throw down. So the ump is having a discussion with the Skunks manager, who won't let it go and is saying it looks like he's signaling that Aguila brought his arm back way further than he needed to, and keeps on arguing with the home plate umpire over something that clearly won't be turned back in his direction, so he might as well let it go. But he will keep discussion, and finally we'll break away so we can get back to the action now. And we'll have a 2-2 count here to Thompson. Again, the runner over on second is Campus. With a 2-2 count. So Prospero looks in for the 2-2 here. Campus will go again. Swing and a miss from Thompson, so he goes down swinging, but not before they manage to pick up 2 runs and take the lead. So the Muckdogs got some work to do here. We'll be back for the top of the 4th. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
Eli Fish Brewing Company is the first commercial brewery in Batavia in nearly 100 years. We offer a selection of our own house brews along with other New York State-produced beers, spirits, and wines. A full dining menu, large brew hall, beautiful bar, and tons of new friends. Here at Eli Fish Brewing Company, we want to honor traditions and create new stories. We're not just making beer, we're brewing history. This is your place. For more than 25 years, Alex's Place has been serving up sizzling steaks, succulent seafood, charcoal grilled chicken and chops, and of course, our famous barbecue baby back ribs. We're known for hearty portions, a homey atmosphere, and heartfelt hospitality. So bring your appetite and a few friends. We can't wait to see you here.
And we bring you back in here for the 4th inning. On the mound for the Tarp Skunks is Eddie Galatis, who came in for the last out of the 3rd inning. The Tarp Skunks picking up 2 runs in the bottom of the 3rd with 2 out, so getting their 2-out rally going. Muckdogs will look to get some batters on and runs scored, as the first up is Burway, as he takes the first one in there for a ball high above the letters. Due up Burway, Benitez, and Dodson Jr. Here's the 1-0 from Gladys. That one in there low. So he'll take ball number 2. Burway in his first at-bat, he got a single. And an RBI scored Kyle Corso. Here's the 2-0. That one swung on and dropping down just in front of the center fielder. So a second straight single from Burway, and starting to find back his rhythm that he had at the beginning of the year, as he's on base for the 2nd time. And he seems to be pumped up, exchanging words with Mitch Fleming over there, the first base coach for today. Both of them getting a little laugh in. Good to see the players having fun out here. Now up is Abner Benitez, the left fielder. Or excuse me, the DH today. So he takes the first one in there for a strike. High and outside. He flew out to left in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count here. Benitez, who's in his 4th at-bat, looking for his first hit with the team on the summer. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss there from him. So he'll be in deep with an 0-2. On deck, Dodson Jr. Over on first is Burway, who just blooped in the single to center field. And time called by Benitez. So he'll regroup himself. Burway over on first, 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch from Galates. That one in there low and missing, so it'll be ball number 1 of the at-bat. 1-2 will be the count. Wanting the strike there was the Tarp Skunks, but unable to get it, so they'll face a 1-2. Burway on first, who's got 3 stolen bases on the year. Here's the 1-2. That one swung on and fouled just to the left of me up here in the press box. Battling away, Benitez is. So he'll dig back into the left-hander's batter's box for the second 1-2 pitch. And here's the delivery. That one high in there is the breaking ball. So now evens up the count at 2 apiece. Again, none down here in the 4th inning. So takes a quick look over to Burway, who's taking a 2-step lead off of first. And Benitez will take time once again, as he was awaiting the pitch from Galates, who is taking a look over to Burway. Again, the 2-2 is the count. Here's the pitch. That one, a chopper, looking to possibly turn 2, but it's bobbled by the second baseman, and no one's there, and he pitches it away, and running over to third will be Burway, and he will be in there, safe under the tag as a high throw from the catcher. So that one will definitely be ruled an error, and running all the way over to third is Burway. Will rule that one most likely an E4 on the play. Second baseman bobbles it. The first baseman not covering first. He takes a toss over to first base, and no one's standing there, so Burway sees it and runs over to third. The throw in there before Burway, and it's just a bit too high, and he'll slide underneath the third baseman over there, Bay. And now Kenny Dodson up to bat with runners on the corner. He reached on an E6 last time around. We'll see if Benitez is going to be moving with runners on the corner. He fakes like he's going, but stays put as that one hits the outside corner for a strike on the first pitch. 0-1 the count. So far on the season, Dodson's got just the 1 RBI. Again, the second pitch in there for a ball. Wanting the strike was Campus, as Benitez once again faked like he was going. So 1-1 will be the count here. On deck would be Caleb Rodriguez. Benitez takes a second step. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. So 1-2 will be the count here to Dodson. So Galates with the 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And thinking about that one was Dodson as he fouls it off. Took a nice little check swing there. Probably would have come in a little bit high, but he'll work with the 1-2 once again. Burway on third, Benitez over on first. So again, none out. Here's the 1-2. That one will be called a strike. Dodson goes down looking. And we'll have one down here in the inning. Dodson, who did not look happy with that call, takes the walk back. And it's going to bring up Rodriguez. He got walked in his first at-bat in the second inning. So again, Skip given the sign. From over on third base to the runners. Caleb Rodriguez digs on it. And they pick over to Benitez, and they've got him in a rundown. And Burway thinking about going, and they'll just let Benitez come all the way back into first safe instead of throwing back and forth to allow Burway to score. So no pitch thrown yet to Rodriguez. Benitez just got caught in a pickle but got back into first safe after being picked off. Galates takes a look over to first. Here is the 0-0. That one to Rodriguez, called in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Again, Benitez over on first, Burway on third. One down here. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Showing bunt, and a good bunt, and no one covering home. So in to score is Burway. So a great squeeze bunt there by Rodriguez. He'll get the RBI on the sacrifice bunt. And in there to score was Burway. So credit him with the RBI and the sacrifice bunt. And now advance Benitez over to second base and bring us back to the top of the order as the game is now tied at 4 apiece. So Galates looks in with 2 down now here in the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. That one high and misses. So I'll have a ball, 1-0 the count. Aguila 0 for 1, struck out in his last appearance, first one up. He got hit by a pitch and came all the way around to score off the Brian Fry triple. Gladys takes a quick step off. There is some action up in the Muckdogs bullpen. Looks to be Michael Swanson Jr. up there. Here's the 1-0. That one low, and telling Benitez to stay is Aguila, and blocking that one was Campus to avoid allowing a runner to get 90 feet closer to home plate. 2-0 the count here. Here is the delivery. Thinking about that one was Aguila as it tails up over the plate, and their first strike, number 1 of the at-bat. So 2-1 the count now. 2 down here in the top of the 4th. Muckdogs just tied it up at 4 apiece off the Rodriguez sacrifice bunt. Here's the pitch. That one misses on the outside. And again, wanting the call was Campus and the Jamestown bench. They won't get it. A 3-1 batters count now. Aguila has. Again, Benitez, the runner over on second, who got on the E4. Here's the pitch. That one swung up very high, close to the foul line, and settling on under there is Davis, and he'll make the 3rd out of the inning, but not before the Muckdogs pick up the tying run. Burway came around to score off that Rodriguez sacrifice bunt. We'll be back for the bottom of the 4th. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
When you work with a community bank like Tompkins, we don't expect your financial picture to fit neatly into a box. We take a close look at your situation and propose solutions that make sense for your financial journey. Our community banking model ensures that all credit decisions are made locally, wherever you call home. We have a local leadership teams, community banking boards, and bright and happy team members living right alongside you. We're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors too.
Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel is the area's premier entertainment destination. Get the full experience by visiting one of our 4 great restaurants, watch live racing, take in a concert, and visit the gaming floor. You'll be able to dine, play, and stay at our facility in our boutique 84-room hotel. For more information, visit us on Facebook or at BataviaDownsGaming.com.
Fans, if you or anyone you know would like to recognize a teacher that has made a difference to you, please nominate them to be Teacher of the Game. If a teacher is picked, they will get 2 free tickets to a home game, and we will shout them out during our 4th inning. Please get the word out and send an email to samdefilippo12@gmail.com. That's samdefilippo12@gmail.com with their name and a good email or number to contact them at.
So as we get the throw down, we'll be back in here for the bottom of the 4th inning. There was a little bit of action up in the pen. I believe it was Michael Swanson, but not 100%. But Prosper will be back in here for his 4th inning of work and face the bottom 3 hitters. Jordan King, Jack Davis, and Henry Martinez. First up, Jordan King, number 19, the right fielder, flew out to left in his first at-bat back in the 2nd inning. So here is the first pitch of the inning from Prosper. That one hit deep into right field. Tracking back there is Leadham. It's going to get over his head and off of the wall. And looking for possibly 3 will be him, but no, he'll stick it out with 2. So Jordan King opens up the inning with a double. And that is the 8th hit of the day from the Tarp Skunks. And that is going to bring up Jack Davis now. So first pitch he sees over the head of Leadham and in there for a double. So Prosper will look to regain himself. So the corners are in on the infield grass for a potential bunt play to try and advance the runner over to third. He shows bunt, lays it down, and we'll say it's foul. As I'm not 100% sure what the ruling on that one was, whether it hit the batter's foot before going out or if it bounced back and then forward. But either way, he showed bunt, did Davis, and the count will be 0-1. As Canoe is playing close in on the infield grass, once again showing bunt down the third baseline. Reinhardt will make the play over to Dodson, and he'll get the tag out. And running quickly over there and arguing will be the third base coach, as Dodson looked to be off target, or excuse me, Reinhardt appeared to be off target on the throw, but Dodson did come down and make the out, and he'll argue this one. And unlike the MLB, we are not able to review here, so it won't be overturned unless they come home and talk with the home plate umpire. He did get into first. It looked very close, though, to me. I was not 100% sure on what it was. So they will call him out, and he'll take the trot, and a lot of boos coming from the Jamestown fans. He does get the sacrifice bunt, though, and advances the runner over to third. And that means one down as we're in the bottom of the order with Henry Martinez, who singled back in the second inning. He's the 10th hitter. Then up next would be Cody Bay. Martinez, who in the last game we played did lay down a bunt down the third baseline, which was a beautiful play by Reinhardt. We'll see if he attempts to squeeze bunt to score home the run. No, he'll be swinging. That one hit to Dodson, and they'll just get the out over to first. He was looking to go home. Aguila pointed over to first base, though, so the Tarp Skunks will take a 5-4 lead with that hit from Henry Martinez on the ground out to second. The ball initially bobbled by Dodson, who wanted to go home with it as everyone was on the infield grass, but unsuccessful. So around to score is King, who led off with the double, advanced over to third on the Davis bunt. So Tarp Skunks take a 5-4 lead here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Now up the leadoff hitter, Cody Bay, as he takes that first one in there for a strike. Cody Bay, who in his 2 appearances up so far, have both grounded out to third base. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one swung on and fouled back off of the press box and back into play. 0-2 now early the count here. So looking to get out with an 0-2 count now here, looking to pick up his 3rd K on the day, is Prospero. Here's the delivery. That one low into the batter's box for a left-handed batter. And we'll have a 1-2 now. Still 2 more pitches to work with and try and escape out of this inning. Bay lays the bat on his shoulder as he awaits the 1-2 here from Prospero. Here is that pitch. And that one in there for a strike. That's number 3 on the night and 15 on the season. So the Tarp Skunks get a run to take the lead, and they'll lead 5-4 at the end of 4 innings. We'll be back for the top of the 5th with your Muckdogs back up to bat. This is Batavia Muckdogs Baseball.
Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation has been servicing the community for over 3 decades. We are an 160-bed facility located in Batavia, New York, in close proximity to all local hospitals. Not only has Premier Genesee long been acknowledged as a leading senior care provider, our beautifully designed facility is now widely recognized as one of the most attractive in the area. Everybody deserves a place that feels like home. United Memorial is a community hospital located in the heart of Genesee County and an affiliate of the Rochester Regional Health System. Rochester Regional's United Memorial serves residents of Genesee County and surrounding rural communities. The 131-bed hospital in Batavia features a new state-of-the-art surgical department, a wound care center, a telemedicine program for intensive care, a joint replacement center of excellence, 2 urgent care centers, and a number of primary and specialty physician offices. United Memorial is a niche hospital and a New York State designated stroke center.
So we come back in for the 5th inning. Leading off here will be Brian Fry, who is 2 for 2 on the day. A back and forth affair so far. 5-4, the Skunks reclaimed the lead. A game that's been different from the past 3 times where Batavia has really been in the driver's seat. So they'll have to battle back 5-4 down in a close game. Again, Fry, who's got a triple and a single so far on the day, takes the first pitch in there for a ball. On deck is Canoe, and then after him would be Leadham. Here is the 1-0. That one in there misses high, so 2-0 will be the count here from Gladys. Brian Fry, again, the batter. Here's the 2-0. That one in there for a strike this time and finds the plate. So he'll have a 2-1 now here. Gladys looks in the sign from campus. Here's the 2-1 to Fry. That one swung on. Chopper over to the second baseman. He'll cleanly field that one and retire Fry out for the first time on the day. So now up the first baseman, Tyler Canoe, who's flown out to right field twice so far on the day. Again, Canoe, who's coming into today hitting .343. Here is the first pitch to him. That one falls in there for a strike. So 0-1 the count now here. Gladys looking to retire her second batter in a row as that one in there misses low for a ball. So Fry, who was 2 for 2, grounded out. Canoe, who's 0 for 2, looking for his first hit and to get things going for the Dogs. 1-1 with one down. Here's the pitch. That one high and away. Canoe holds off on that one, and he'll have a 2-1 count now. Again, the batter on deck would be Josh Leadham. Canoe digs back in from that right-handed batter's box. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Thinking about that one was Canoe, checking to see if he goes. The first base will say no, he did not. So 3-1 now here, the count for Canoe. Gladys again looking on in from the sign to campus. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That one will say hits high and outside. Canoe was not happy with that one. Thought that one was ball 4, but instead he'll work a full count here. So one down. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll take that one for a ball 4. And unhappy with that one is the catcher. And that one looked pretty close, but could have possibly been a makeup call. Tarp Skunk manager unhappy with that one. But either way, Canoe advances over to first base. So one down, Canoe on first, Leadham, now the batter, had a sac fly his first time around and a strikeout his second time around. Here's the first pitch. That one inside and hits for strike number 1. Owen won the count. Glass looking over to Canoe, who's taking a small one-step lead. Owen won the count. That one in there low for a ball. So even the count at 1 apiece. Again, Canoe the runner. Brian Fry led off, grounding out to second. Canoe, who just walked off the full count, over to first. Takes a second extra hop on the lead. Here's the 1-1. That one high and looking for a snapback throw is Campus, and Canoe in there safe. So 2-1. Now Gladys will have the count to work with as Canoe dive back in there safely to first base. Canoe, who has 6 stolen bags on the season. Here's the 2-1. That one fouled on back up over the press box from Leadham. That one evens up the count now, 2 apiece. Still 1 down here. Skunks looking for either a strikeout or a double play ball. Leadham looking to put this one into play. Here's the pitch. Swinging away at that one and won't be able to get the double play and tries to make the barehanded play and unsuccessful. I think that one would still be ruled an infield single there, as it would have been a very tough play from the third baseman. But we'll await to see this ruling on that one. And I believe that one will be ruled a hit. So count that one as a Leadham single, which gets Canoe over to second. Runners on first and second. Reinhardt would be the batter. Coming in to visit is the Tarp Skunks manager, and I was just looking to see, I saw someone walking out from the fence, but it looked like they were actually going in to the bullpen instead. Just having a quick word. This is what the Muckdogs needed after giving up the lead and trailing 5-4. Now have 2 runners on the bags. 1 down here. Reinhardt the batter. Having a small word with the manager is the home plate umpire. And now we'll be back into the action. Again, Canoe on second. Leadham on first. Reinhardt the batter with 1 down here. Takes a quick look over to Canoe at second. Here's the first pitch. That one falls in there for a strike. 0-1 now the count here to Reinhardt. Oh and 1 down. Canoe takes a 2-step lead. Here's the pitch. That one's going to bloop up and over. And Canoe's going to come around to score. Leadham's going to try for third. The throw from the right fielder is going to be not in time. And in there safe will be Leadham. So rule that an RBI single from Reinhardt, who has been hot recently, getting back into form. And that's exactly what the Muckdogs needed. They tie the game at 5 apiece now. So Canoe all the way around to score. Kyle Corso now the batter up. He's got a single and a fly out to right field. He's got runners on the corner. Reinhardt the runner on first. Leadham on third. Third baseman in. Checking over to Reinhardt. but he'll be back in there safe. Once again, just one down here in the 5th inning, a chance to create damage. The Muckdogs last time around against the Skunks put up 5 in the 5th inning with a 3-run shot from Canoe. Again, checking over to him, he'll be back in there safe. Reinhardt taking a big lead off of first base. He's got just 3 stolen bags on the season so far, but not afraid to advance and run on over to second. So they'll keep a close eye as he takes a 3-step lead over there. Here's the first pitch. That one's into right field, and under there will be the right fielder. He'll make the attempted throw over to try and lead him out, but he'll be in to score. So a sacrifice fly from Kyle Corso, and just like that, that's the inning the Muckdogs needed as they now take a 6-5 lead, and they'll rule him safe. They wanted to ask and tried to check and see if Leadham left early. Campus unhappy with that one as he checked over, but they ruled he did stay and tag up on the play. So that's going to bring now up to bat Daniel Burway. Burway with 2 singles so far and an RBI. Your Muckdogs now with a 6-5 lead after an RBI single from Reinhardt and then the sacrifice fly from Kyle Corso, which brought home the go-ahead run in Leadham. Here's the first pitch from Gladys. That one misses for a ball, and in there safe will be Reinhardt scampering back to the bag. Did a quick little dance move to avoid the tag, and then dive back in. So, again with that sacrifice fly, there's 2 down now here. Burway, who's got back-to-back singles in his 2 at-bats. Here's the 0-1. Reinhardt goes. A ball. He'll slide in there. The throw not in there in time. And in with his 4th stolen bag on the year is Reinhardt. And now into scoring position. The count will be 2-0. So Reinhardt just readjusting himself as he was sliding in, and will throw the helmet back in. We've got a 2-0 count. Burway with a hit could score in Reinhardt in his 2nd RBI on the day. Here's the 2-0. That one swung on and up over the second baseman. Around will come Reinhardt, and the center fielder misses the ball, so Burway's going to advance over to second on the error. And another RBI there from Burway as he hits his 3rd single on the day. And your Muckdogs take a 7-5 lead. Exactly the type of inning they needed. They responded back after giving up the lead in that last inning. And with 2 down, getting things going here. That's going to now bring up Abner Benitez. He's still looking for his first hit. Last time up, there was the error on the second baseman. And then his first plate appearance back in the 2nd inning, he flew out to left field. So a good linking of hits. So far, Brian Fry started off with the ground out. Tyler Canoe got walked, lead him with the single. Then Reinhardt, with runners on the corner, scored home Canoe. Corso hits the sacrifice fly to score home Leadham, and Burway with the single to score home Reinhardt. So a beautiful inning so far from your Muckdogs. Now up Benitez with a chance to score Burway from second. That first pitch in there misses on the outside. 0-0 the count, or 1-0 the count, excuse me. So Burway ruled a single with an error on the center fielder. Here's the 1-0. That one in the dirt. And wanting him to go was Benitez waving his hand, but Burway decided to stay put over at second. And with that, they're going to elect to walk Benitez intentionally over to first. And instead will take their chances with the right-handed batter, Kenny Dodson. So there was already 2 balls on him. They didn't want to risk throwing to him more. Instead, will face Kenny Dodson. Reached on a fielder's choice his first time around and struck out looking last time up. So Burway on second, Benitez on first. Again, Gladys looking into the batter and the sign from campus. Here's the pitch. Showing bunt is Dodson. He's going to look to try and beat this one out, and he's going to be in there and out. So looked like he might have been safe, but a bang-bang play. The ump will call him out. But your Muckdogs pick up 3 runs and take a 2-run lead, 7-5. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th inning. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
Wright Beverage has been servicing upstate New York with delicious beverages for over 65 years. With a fervent passion for customer service and employee morale, the corporation now services 17.5 counties in western New York, operating out of multiple state-of-the-art facilities and sales offices. We've received numerous national awards, including the Coors Founders Award and the Guinness Golden Bar Award. We are a company that treats you right. This is your place. For more than 25 years, Alex's Place has been serving up sizzling steaks, succulent seafood, charcoal grilled chicken and chops, and of course, our famous barbecue baby back ribs. We're known for hearty portions, a homey atmosphere, and heartfelt hospitality. So bring your appetite and a few friends. We can't wait to see you here.
So we bring you back in here for the bottom of the 5th after a Muckdog 3-run inning gets him a lead 7-5. Up now is Mark Tucker. Tyler Prospero out for his 5th inning of work on the mound. He's got 3 strikeouts on the day. Here's the first pitch of the inning. That one a chopper over to Canoe at first base, and he'll get the tag down over there. So just like that, a ground out to first base on the first pitch puts one down here in the inning. That's now going to bring up Yogi Hardigan, who grounded out to third base his last time up. He's 1 for 2 with a run. Skunks looking to put together a couple hits to try and edge back to get their lead. As that first one outside and misses the plate, Prospero patting his chest, saying he missed the spot. So 1-0 will be the count. Here's the pitch. That one misses low. So he'll have a 2-0 now here. As again, action up in the bullpen for the Muckdogs. Next pitch in there for a strike. So 2-1 will be the count. One down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here is the 2-1. That one inside and missing, and Prospero wanted that one but will not get the call. So 3-1 will be the count here. Again, the batter Hardigan. On deck is Lane. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That one misses for a ball, and he'll take the walk over to first base. And that's going to bring in Lane, who got an RBI back in the first inning. He's got a single and was hit by pitch. So Coach Eaton will come out and give a talk with Prospero. We'll see if they make a change or if it's just a talk. The infield comes in and groups together. Just having a word with Prospero on what the determination is. And they're going to give him another chance with another batter up here, seeing if he can't get out of it himself. So, again, the batter now up, number 13, the DH, Brandon Lane. The runner on first is Hardigan. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one falls and misses again for a strike. A very tight strike zone. Hardigan, with 12 stolen bags on the season, leads the team. Again, 1 down, 1-0 is the count here to Lane, looking to potentially put together a double play ball. And they'll pick over to first, and back in there safe is Hardigan. A good pickoff move by Prospero, but not in time, as Hardigan beats out the tag down from Canoe. So he looks in and will deliver. Hardigan will go. That one's popped up high. And settling under there is Fry. And having to go back to the base is Hardigan, looking to make the double play ball. And they do! So some poor base running from the Tarp Skunks, unable to track where the ball is. They pop it out, and Brian Fry turns the double play ball there. So 8-3, we'll call that double play right there. And a great way to get out of the inning by your Muckdogs, leaving no runners stranded in an abbreviated 1-2-3 inning. We'll be back for the top of the 6th. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
Eli Fish Brewing Company is the first commercial brewery in Batavia in nearly 100 years. We offer a selection of our own house brews along with other New York State-produced beers, spirits, and wines. A full dining menu, large brew hall, beautiful bar, and tons of new friends. Here at Eli Fish Brewing Company, we want to honor traditions and create new stories. We're not just making beer, we're brewing history.
And so we bring you back in here for the top of the 6th after a great inning defensively from the Muckdogs. A ground out to first, then walking the next batter, Hardigan. He steals, and unaware that there's a pop-up to center field until it's too late. Brian Fry makes the play, and then off of a one-hop throw to first base gets the double play. Now we've got a pitching change. Connor DeMoss is now in to pitch. He's gone, this will be his 4th appearance, has gone 3 innings, 3 hits, and 3 runs with a 9 ERA. Here's the first pitch from him, in there from a strike on the outside corner. So we'll have an 0-1 count here to lead off the top of the 6th inning. The batter is Caleb Rodriguez, who had a sacrifice bunt last time around. Here's the next pitch from DeMoss. That one low in the dirt. So that one will be a ball. Again, back in the 4th inning, Rodriguez laid down the sac bunt to score home a run, which was Daniel Burway. Here's the 1-1. That one misses up high and away. So we'll have a 2-1 count. Lights are now all on as it starts to darken a bit here at Dietrich Park. Here's the 2-1 from DeMoss to Rodriguez. That one in on the outside corner for a strike. So count now even at 2 apiece. So here is the 2-2 from DeMoss. Swung on and missed. And down swinging is Rodriguez. And that's going to bring us back to the top of the order and bring up Levi Aguila Jr. So far on the day, he is 0 for 2. And his first at-bat was hit by a pitch and came all the way around to score, though. Has been hitting a little bit of a dip in form in the past game, but looking to get back into things is Aguila. There's a reason why Skip keeps him in that leadoff position. Here's the first pitch to him from DeMoss. That one a pass ball, or wild pitch, excuse me, and no one on, so it doesn't matter. But 1-0 will be the count here. Again, one down here in the inning off that Rodriguez strikeout. Is that next one in there for a ball? 2-0 now, the count early to Aguila. On deck would be Brian Fry. So here's the 2-0 from DeMoss. Aguila swings at that one and was way ahead of it, thinking fastball. DeMoss came with the off speed. So now in with the 2-1 as Aguila stands in tall. And DeMoss will step off to regroup himself and now back on the rubber as the 2-1 pitch is about to be on its way. And here it is. That one, a high chopper up the middle, and that one's going to get through. So Aguila on base in his first hit of the day. And that is his 16th on the season. So to lead off this for Aguila to get the first hit of the 6th inning now is going to bring up Brian Fry, 2 for 3 on the day. Grounded out to second his last time up. Aguila, who's got 10 stolen bags on the season, is not afraid to run in as he throws on the oven mitt to his left hand. Here's the first pitch from DeMoss, and that one fouled on back to Fry. Hits off the netting behind home plate, and we'll have an 0-1 count here. Fry, who now has 8 RBIs on the season after adding that 8th one off of a triple in the first inning to get the scoring started for both teams. Here's the 0-1. That one hits the outside corner for a strike. Brian Fry doesn't like that one, but he'll now have to face an 0-2. Fry hitting .373 coming into today's game. Aguila with a 2.5, step off first. Here's the 0-2 from DeMoss. That one in the dirt low, and Aguila thinking about it, but blocked by Campus. At first he thought no, and then he saw the ball get away and thought maybe, but decided to stay on the conservative side of things and stay over on first. So Fry now working with a 1-2 count. And DeMoss will look to pick up his first strikeout after coming in, or second strikeout coming into the game. Aguila back in, safe off the pickoff from DeMoss. So once again, we'll wait the 2-1, 1-2 from DeMoss. And here it is. Aguila goes as Fry hits one into center field. And forcing him to go on back is the center fielder Martinez, avoiding a similar situation to last inning that the Tarp Skunks face. Aguila returns back into first base with 2 down now. Aguila was running on the play, so look to see more movement from him once again over there on first base. It's going to bring in Tyler Canoe. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Last time up, he was walked and came all the way around to score, though. So Canoe digging in from the right-handed batter's box. DeMoss with 2 down now. Here's the pitch. Aguila fakes like he's going, and holding it there was Campus, hoping for the called strike and won't get so. So 1-0 will be the count. So once again, Canoe swings the bat around. Without a hit yet today, hitting .343. He's got 23 hits on the day. And on the pickoff move back, that one scampers all the way around. And Aguila's going to be able to go 2 bases, and no, he'll hold off. Aguila decides to just stay at second base. Probably could have made his way over to third, as the ball was just being picked up deep along the fence in foul territory along the first baseline. Gives a little shrug over to Skip, who shrugs back at him, saying you probably could have gone, but either way, a base hit could still do it to score home Aguila. 2 down here, 1-0 the count to Canoe. Here's the pitch. That one in there low for a ball, so now 2-0. Again, Canoe swing the bat, getting ready for the 2-0. On deck would be Leadham. Dancing over on second is Aguila, toying with DeMoss. Here's the 2-0. That one misses low and away. So 3-0 will be the count. And you got to think with 2 outs and they will just elect to walk him instead of throwing a 4th pitch or try and battle back at him. I was going to say you would think Canoe's only going to look for one in a specific zone, but with 2 outs probably not swing. Instead, they elect to walk him, so his second straight walk brings 2 batters on base now, Aguila and Canoe, and that's going to bring in Leadham, who picked up an RBI with a sac fly. Last at bat, he singled and came all the way around to score. As Aguila dances on second, here's the first pitch to Leadham. That one in there over the plate for a strike. So here comes Leadham coming in today's game, hitting .250. He's got 12 hits on the year. 13 now hits on the year. 0-1 is the count. Here's the pitch from DeMoss. That one in the dirt, but scooped up by Campus. And was looking to possibly throw down to second or first, but won't do so. So now he'll work with a 1-1 count after that pitch was thrown and bounced in front of the plate. Here's the 1-1 from DeMoss. That one swung on is going to rip through into left field. Around third coming in will be Aguila, and they'll let it go through. So it'll go by and not cut off by the third baseman. So we'll rule that an error and allows all the batters to advance. So Leadham in there with an RBI single and advancing on over to second now. Leadham and Canoe over to third. Your Muckdogs now take an 8-5 lead. So a quick meeting with the catcher. I think the catcher Campus there thought that it would be cut off by the third baseman Bay, but he didn't do so, and then tried to make a diving attempt to grab the ball, but instead all of the batters or runners on base will advance an extra bag. So instead of first and second for Jerry Reinhardt, we've now got second and third. Reinhardt, who is 1 for 2 on the day with a single RBI and a stolen bag. Here's the pitch from DeMoss to Reinhardt. That one hits the outside corner. 0-1 the count here. So your Muckdogs pick up another run. Only the third inning did they not score a run so far in today's game. 8 runs, 10 hits, and only 1 error for the Dogs. Again, lead them on second, Canoe on third. Here is the 0-1, fouled on back. So we'll face an 0-2 count. Will be Reinhardt looking to escape out of this inning. Will be DeMoss. So 0-2 the count here. The infield all backed up to prevent anything from going through. Here's the 0-2 with 2 down. That one fouled on back and just escaping past Corso in the on-deck circle. So we'll have the 0-2 once again. So Reinhardt staying alive and will battle on back. Here is the 0-2. That one, a high fly into shallow right field. Tracking there will be the right fielder, King, who makes the grab. So 2 left stranded, but the Dogs do pick up another run to extend their lead to 3, and now we'll have 8-5 going into the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
Wright Beverage has been servicing upstate New York with delicious beverages for over 65 years. With a fervent passion for customer service and employee morale, the corporation now services 17 and a half counties in western New York, operating out of multiple state-of-the-art facilities and sales offices. We've received numerous national awards, including the Coors Founders Award and the Guinness Golden Bar Award. We are a company that treats you right. Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation has been servicing the community for over 3 decades. We are an 160-bed facility located in Batavia, New York, in close proximity to all local hospitals. Not only has Premier Genesee long been acknowledged as a leading senior care provider, our beautifully designed facility is now widely recognized as one of the most attractive in the area. Everybody deserves a place that feels like home.
Alright, and we bring you back in here for the bottom of the 6th. Your Muckdogs just grabbing another run. Aguila getting on base. Then Canoe being walked. And the Leadham single scored home, getting his second RBI on the day. And now we've got an 8-5 lead. Prospero coming in for his 6th inning of work after the abbreviated 1-2-3 inning. Here's the first pitch from him as that one escapes away by Aguila, but no runners on base, so we'll have an 0-1. The batter up now is the extra hitter, Will Durrell. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Again, back in that 5th inning, the runner was going. Brian Fry made the catch in center field and doubled him up at first. As that one bounces off the plate, we'll have 2-0. Prospero, who's got 3 strikeouts on the day so far. That one is hit into foul territory and over towards the Muckdog bullpen. And we'll have a 2-1 count. So far across the scoreboard, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Muckdogs. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 5 errors for the Skunks. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That one inside, shifting away from it is Durrell. So 3-1 the count here. That one misses for a ball, so Durrell will walk on that one. And he'll open up the inning with a walk and now a runner on bag. That's going to now bring up Johnny Campus, who's got 3 RBIs and is 2 for 2. Still unaware if his second hit was ruled a double or a single, but I believe it would be ruled a double. There was no error thrown up on the board. So 2 doubles with 3 RBIs. A runner on first for him here in the 6th inning. His first one hit a possible double play ball here. Prospero slips, and he'll be in there safe. So fielder's choice. As Prospero was turning to make the throw over to Rodriguez at second, he just slipped up just a little bit and was only able to get the one as Campus beats it out. So a fielder's choice gets the lead runner, though. And that's now going to bring up Julian Thompson. Thompson, who's struck out twice so far on the day. The runner on first is Campus. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat in there for a strike. 0-1 the count with 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner on first is Campus. He's got 5 stolen bags on the season. He did steal from second to third back in the 4th inning, but then was told to go back off the interference as Aguila rounded back to make the throw. Here's the 0-1. That one a hanging ball and missing. So we'll have the count now even at 1 apiece. So he'll look back in, 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. That one swung and fouled back over the press box. So we'll now have a 1-2. With 1 down here, the runner on first is Campus. Prospero looking on in to the batter. Again, looking over to Campus, who's got a 2.5-step lead over there on first. Here's the pitch. That one in there low in the dirt for a ball, 2-2 the count. He'll go back, regroup himself, does Prospero. So far, he's gone 5 in the 3rd. 8 hits allowed, 5 runs. The Muckdogs still holding on to a lead. Again, the batter, Thompson. Here's the 2-2. Campus goes, swung on, and that's going to go foul and drop on in. So Campus will have to return as that one goes down along the first base right field line for a foul ball. Thompson staying alive, avoiding the second out. So Prospero once again looks into Aguila for the sign, shakes off the first one, takes the second one, takes a quick look over to Campus, and he'll pick off, got him lacking, and they'll call him safe, but it looked like to me that the tag was definitely in there before Campus, who looked like he was going to be stealing, was frozen for 1 second. And the throw was a great throw by Prospero. And you could see all of the Muckdog players drop down in a squat. I saw Dodson and Leadham all drop down as they saw that one. And to me, looked like they had him over there on first base. But regardless, we still got the 2-2 here with 1 down. Swung and a miss from Thompson. So that's his 3rd strikeout on the day, is 0 for 3. And the 4th strikeout for Prospero as he got him swinging on that breaking ball. So 2 down now here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's going to bring up Jordan King. He got a double his last time up and came all the way around to score in that 4th inning. So Campus still the runner, potential to steal, but probably more focused now on the batter is Prospero. And they'll pick over. Just as I say that, he does the opposite, looks over to Campus, who only had a 2-step lead. He'll slide back in there safely. Still waiting the first pitch of the at-bat is King. And here it is. That one in there low, misses bottom of the strike zone. Ball number 1, 1-0 the count. So Muckdogs still leading 8-5. Extended that lead by 1 in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. That one's hit into the gap close to right center field. Tracking over there is Leadham. He won't be able to get there. That one's going to reach to the wall, and he'll at least have 2 bags. And in to score all the way from first will be Campus, and they'll cut down that lead to just 2 now. So that's his 2nd double in succession, and another 2-out hit given up. So an RBI double makes it just a 2-run game, and Skip's going to come take a visit to the mound, and we are going to have a pitching change. So we'll be right back. We're going to take just a quick little break, hear about some upcoming events at Dwyer Stadium.
Muckdog fans, who's ready for Margaritaville? Saturday, August 20th, Dwyer Stadium turns into the biggest beach party around. Parrot Head Jimmy Buffett Tribute Band will be playing all your tropical and beach favorites. Specialty drinks, lays, and fun in the sun. Stop by the box office or call 585-524-2260. Muckdog fans, ZBTV, the Zach Brown Tribute Band, is coming to Dwyer Stadium on Saturday, September 3rd at 7 p.m. Hear the world's greatest Zach Brown Tribute Band. Stop by the box office or call 585-524-2260. We'd like to thank Alex's Places, Allegheny Farm Services, Ankle and Foot Center of Western New York, Arc of Genesee, Orleans, New York, Attica's 70th Hole, Auto Wash Car Wash, Batavian, Batavia Daily News, Batavia Downs, Hotel at Batavia Downs, Batavia Foot Care, Batavia's Original, Bourbon and Burger, Bully Hill Vineyards, Casella White, Chapin International, Easttown Beverage, E-Collab, Eli Fish Brewing Company, Feral Gas, Ficarella's Pizza, Geico, Genesee Community College, Genesee County Chamber of Commerce, Genesee County Parks and Recreation, Genesee Valley Penny Saver, Glow With Your Hands, Graham Corporation, J. Leonard McAndrew Funeral Home, Ken Barrett Chevrolet Cadillac, LE3 Inc., Lebu Salon, Legacy on Main, Major Stash Cigar, Marchese Computers, Marco Clay Products, Massive Testing, Max Pies Furniture, Oakwood Hills, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation, ProClean Inc., Romans, Skyworks, Stan Harley Davidson, Stop DWI Genesee County, Suburban Propane, The Coffee Press, Tompkins Bake, Toshiba Business, Tully's, Turnbull Heating and Air Conditioning, T.F. Brown's, The Wine Goddess Shop, United Memorial Medical Center, Valet Jewelers, Versascape, Vivify Hydration, Whole Life Fitness, and Right Beverage.
And we bring you back in here in the 6th inning. Michael Swanson Jr., the right-hander out of Adrian College in Tampa, Florida, is now in to pitch after Tyler Prosper went 5 2/3, allowing 9 hits, 5 earned runs. That runner on second is his responsibility as of right now. Jordan King, who just got a double and scored in Campus. 2 down here in the 6th, looking to get out is Swanson. He's got 6 strikeouts on the year. So he fires that first one in there, and that's a ball, I believe, is the call. A good pitch. He's gone, this is his 3rd appearance. He's gone 6 1/3, 6 hits allowed. Again, 6 strikeouts, rocking a 4.26 ERA. So 1-0 the count here to the batter, Davis. That one fired in there for the first strike for him. and the count is 1-1. Again, 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Swanson takes a quick look over to the runner on second and delivers to the plate. A ball down in front of the plate, but swung on by Davis. So now the count 1-2, but advancing over to third is King on the wild pitch. Davis, who laid down the sacrifice bunt last time around and has popped up to first. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch from Swanson. And outside, missing. So 2-2 the count. King, who's being aggressive, running down the third baseline, got about a third of his way down to home plate. Will now have 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Swanson facing his first batter, coming in relief for Prospero, who started out the game and went 5 2/3. Here is the 2-2 pitch. Thinking about going, and did he go? And they'll say he did. He swings on 2 pitches in front of the plate, and Swanson comes in and strikes him out with the runner on. So just 1 run scored here. And we've now got an 8-6 ball game going into the 7th inning. This is Muckdogs baseball.
This is your place. For more than 25 years, Alex's Place has been serving up sizzling steaks, succulent seafood, charcoal grilled chicken and chops, and of course, our famous barbecue baby back ribs. We're known for hearty portions, a homey atmosphere, and heartfelt hospitality. So bring your appetite and a few friends. We can't wait to see you here. United Memorial is a community hospital located in the heart of Genesee County and an affiliate of the Rochester Regional Health System. Rochester Regional's United Memorial serves residents of Genesee County and surrounding rural communities. The 131-bed hospital in Batavia features a new state-of-the-art surgical department, a wound care center, a telemedicine program for intensive care, a joint replacement center of excellence, 2 urgent care centers, and a number of primary and specialty physician offices. United Memorial is a niche hospital and a New York State designated stroke center.
And we bring you back in here for the 7th inning. Leading off will be Kyle Corso, followed by Daniel Burway and Abner Benitez, the due-up batters. Burway is Corso is up to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI off the sacrifice fly, his last time up in that 5th inning where they scored 3 runs and took the lead. Here is the first pitch, inside close to Corso, and just missing is DeMoss, who is on the mound and came in relief in the last inning, going into his 2nd inning of work. Count 1-0. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch is in there for a strike on the outside corner, so we'll have a 1-1 count here to Corso. So Corso close in on the plate. Here's the 1-1. That one fouled on back behind and caught by the netting. So we'll work with a 1-2 count now. So DeMoss looks in for the sign from Campus. Here's the 1-2 delivery. That one fouled on back, and staying alive will be Corso. Battling away with the pitcher. He'll be looking to pick up number 2 on the day. Corso will be looking for hit number 2 on the day. Here's the 1-2 again. That one he holds off and gets through and hits the umpire, so we'll have a 2-2. And the ump says he's okay as Campus goes up over to the pitcher DeMoss to have a quick word. The ump will brush off home plate as he exchanges words with Corso. And now we'll get ready for the 2-2 here. So again, we'll have the 2-2 now here to the Wayne, New Jersey native Corso. Here's the pitch from DeMoss. That one misses in there for a ball, so working the count now full. On deck is Burway. Corso looks to get on base. Here is the payoff pitch. That one swung at towards first base, blocking it with his body, and an unsuccessful throw, and running over to second now will be Corso, and he'll be in there safe. So I would imagine that would be ruled an E3, and it will be as he blocks that one down. And that is the 6th error on the day for the Tarp Skunks, allowing Corso to not only get on base, but then advance over to second. And that's going to bring up Daniel Burway. He's got 3 hits today, all singles, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. So he's making his pitch for player of the game so far, and it's a chance to add in yet another RBI today. Burway's now got 15 on the season. RBIs, that is. So here's the first pitch from DeMoss. Thinks about that one, but inside for a ball. So 1-0 the count. Burway the batter. Corso over on second. Taking a look as DeMoss. Here's the delivery to the plate. Swung on and just foul from Burway as he looks to hit that one down the third baseline and potentially score Corso. So he'll have to go at it once again. 1-1 is the count. So DeMoss looking on over to Corso at second. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one in misses, and they'll say it actually is a strike. So it was called a strike instead. So we'll have a 1-2. The catcher looked like he was looking to throw down to second to keep Corso on his campus. We've shown he's got quite a good arm and not afraid to pick off even down to second base. So here's the 1-2 from DeMoss. That one fouled away over the bleachers in the first baseline. So Burway staying alive, and we'll have a 1-2 once again. Takes a deep breath and looks on in. Once again, here is the 1-2. And we'll instead get time. Burway calls it as Corso was doing a little bit of dancing over there at second base and just had DeMoss waiting a couple extra seconds there up on the rubber. So he comes back together once again. 1-2 the count for Burway. Here's the delivery from DeMoss. Thinking about that one was Burway, but holding off. And that one in there for a ball. So some good hands there from Burway to hold off and keep the bat from crossing the plate. He evens it now at 2 balls and 2 strikes, none out. Corso the runner on second. Here is the pitch. Corso goes, That one swung on and going to foul territory and up and into the bullpen of the Muckdogs. Corso was on the move there. And Burway swinging at one on the outside, trying to stay alive. Would have been a close call, but a good job. With 2 strikes, you got to be careful, and you got to swing at anything that is close. So we'll go back at it. 2-2. And keep looking over at Corso at second. Here is the pitch. That one low in the dirt. And so a great at-bat so far from Burway. He's been having a great game today. And he battles back to a full count now with a couple foul balls, making DeMoss work for it here to get the first out of the inning. Here is the payoff pitch. That one again fouled off and away. And just trying to think about how many pitches there has been. I think that might have been the 8th pitch of the at-bat. So we'll be in for pitch number 9. Burway doing a great job battling away. None down here yet. And DeMoss steps off the rubber. And just for a brief, quick time, as he'll step right back on. Again, still full count here. Looks at Corso. And here is the pitch. That one swung on towards foul territory. Corso will look to tag if he makes the grab. But again, it will be foul into the bullpen of the Muckdogs. So we will now come for pitch, what I believe is number 10 of the at-bat. Burway doing a great job just staying alive and keeping things going. So we'll go at it for round number 3 for DeMoss here. Here is the payoff pitch. That one misses for a ball. What an amazing at-bat from Burway. Came in trailing 0-2 in the count. Works it full. Fouls off 4 balls. Works an 11-pitch count and gets on first base. And with none down, Burway on first. Corso on second, who reached first on the error and then advanced over to second on the missed throw. And that's going to bring up Abner Benitez. He's still looking for his first hit on the day as we are about to get a pitching change. So we'll take a brief step away, announce the change pitcher who coming in for the Skunks. This is Muckdogs baseball.
We'd like to thank Alex's Places, Allegheny Farm Services, Ankle and Foot Center of Western New York, Arc of Genesee, Orleans, New York, Attica's 70th Hole, Auto Wash Car Wash, Batavian, Batavia Daily News, Batavia Downs, Hotel at Batavia Downs, Batavia Foot Care, Batavia's Original, Bourbon and Burger, Bully Hill Vineyards, Casella White, Chapin International, Easttown Beverage, E-Collab, Eli Fish Brewing Company, Feral Gas, Ficarella's Pizza, Geico, Genesee Community College, Genesee County of Chamber of Commerce, Genesee County Parks and Recreation, Genesee Valley Penny Saver, Glow With Your Hands, Graham Corporation, J. Leonard McAndrew Funeral Home, Ken Barrett Chevrolet Cadillac, LE3 Inc., Lebu Salon, Legacy on Main, Major Stash Cigar, Marchese Computers, Marco Clay Products, Massive Testing, Max Pies Furniture, Oakwood Hills, Pellegrino Auto Sales, Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation, ProClean Inc., Romans, Skyworks, Stan Harley Davidson, Stop DWI Genesee County, Suburban Propane, The Coffee Press, Tompkins Bake, Toshiba Business, Tully's, Turnbull Heating and Air Conditioning, T.F. Brown's, The Wine Goddess Shop, United Memorial Medical Center, Valet Jewelers, Versascape, Vivify Hydration, Whole Life Fitness, and Right Beverage.
All right, and as we've got the new pitcher warming up, and we'd just like to remind you that we've got a home stretch coming up on July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd at Dwyer Stadium. All games will be started at 7:05, and we have got fireworks on the 1st and 3rd. Call the number on the screen, 585-524-2260. Again, that's 585-524-2260 right there on the screen and on the screen in between innings. Or you can come down and visit the box office there at Dwyer Stadium, open between the hours of 9 and 5 all days, to come purchase your tickets, to come out and see the Muckdogs in action. And boy, do they've got some explosive offensive firepower, so make sure you come out and see us. And again, fireworks the 1st and 3rd. Sundays, which are traditionally 4:05 start times, it'll be a 7:05 start time because of the fireworks. So setting the scene, it was first Corso getting on the error and Burway being walked on the tremendous 11 pitch at bat. So none down. The new pitcher in is Derek Benzinger. And he's in a tough situation. The 2 runners on would be charged to DeMarco, who only went 1 inning and only has 1 earned run to him so far. Benitez looking for his first hit as a Muckdog and a potential first RBI as well. Here's the first pitch from Benzinger. That one in high and up, so it will be ball number 1 here in the top of the 7th inning. On deck would be Kenny Dodson. Benitez, in his last at-bat, walked. He's 0 for 1 on the day, also reached on an error. Here's the pitch from Benzinger, swung on and missed by Benitez. We'll have a 1-1 count now. Benzinger, who has started 2 games. This will be his 5th appearance, 13 innings pitched, 17 strikeouts. Here is the 1-1. Again, swung on and missed and looking to pick off Corso, and it hits off his back, but he'll be back in there safe. So 1-2 will be the count. And time called by Benitez. So he'll step back in. Again, the left-handed batter. 8-6 the score here in the top of the 7th. 2 runners on. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. So Benzinger comes in and picks up a strikeout to start out. And that's going to bring up Kenny Dodson. Dodson, who's 0 for 2 on the day. His last at bat was back in the 5th inning. He laid down the bunt to third baseline, but was able to make the play. Once again, showing bunt. And he'll pull back as it's strike number 1. Dodson not even afraid to just show that he's bunting, showing before the pitcher even really came set. He pulls back on that one, but a called strike. We'll see if he swings away or shows bunt once again. Here is the 0-1 with 1 down. Corso on second, Burway on first. This time he'll be swinging that ball away. Stopped by Campus, avoiding the runners from advancing the bags. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down here in the top of the 7th. Campus doing a good job keeping that one alive and not going into the backstop. So looks over to Corso. Here's the 1-1. Dodson swing on that one and misses. Took a big hack on the fastball from Benzinger. And now he faces a 1-2. Looking to strike out his second batter in succession is Benzinger. Dodson looking to stay alive. Here is the 1-2. Thought about that one, but held off as that one falls outside for ball number 2. So that'll even the count. 2-2. Again, still on the bases are 2 runners, Corso and Burway, for second and first respectively. Here's the 2-2 from Benzinger. That one close in and almost tips off of Dodson. I thought at first I might have heard it hit him, but it did not, so he works it now a full count. So a big at-bat, probably one of the biggest pitches of the game so far now from Benzinger with a full count, 1 out, 2 runners on, Dodson the batter. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That one fouled on back and staying alive, and extending the at-bat is Dodson. So he steps out the batter's box. He regroups himself, steps back in as Benzinger took a walk around the mound, and now regroups himself out on the rubber. We're going to go at the 3-2 pitch for the second time here. Here is the payoff pitch. That one again fouled at by Dodson. Kind of a half swing at that one, but staying alive as that one goes into the stands along the first baseline. So we'll have the third pitch of the 3-2 count here. It'll be pitch number 7. Or 8, excuse me. Here is the pitch. Corso goes. Both runners go as Dodson swings and misses, but the double steal, they're both in there. So Dodson goes down swinging back-to-back strikeouts from Benzinger. Now 2 down here in the 7th inning is going to bring up the 10th batter, Caleb Rodriguez. And give Burway and Corso both a stolen bag on the double steal there. So 2 runners now in scoring position, and a chance for Rodriguez to double the lead for the Muckdogs. His last at-bat, he struck out. Here's the first pitch to him. That one in high and misses. So just 0 for 1 on the day would Rodriguez be. He's got an RBI, walked his first at-bat, got the sacrifice bunt that brought home Burway, and then struck out back in the 6th inning. Benzinger, who struck out his 2 batters he has faced so far. Here's the 1-0. That one in low, but blocked by Campus, avoiding Corso coming around to score and add a 9th run for the Muckdogs. Rodriguez, the starting shortstop today, takes a deep breath and enters back into the box. 2-0 the count here. On deck would be Levi Aguila. Here's the 2-0 from Benzinger. That one inside Caleb Rodriguez. Moves his arms, but it'll be called a strike. 2-1 now the count. As he gets some encouragement from the Muckdog bench. Here's the 2-1. That one close up to the head, and ducking away out is Rodriguez. So he'll now get a 3-1 count here. If he does walk, it would be Aguila with the bases loaded. But a 3-1 count. Here is the pitch from Benzinger. That one fouled on back, and we'll have another full count here. Something that's been a little bit of a theme in this inning is working it to a full count. No runner on first, so the runners won't be on the move. But again, a full count. One of the biggest pitches. I know I said it just before, but this is now the biggest pitch of the game so far from Benzinger. Here's the payoff pitch. That one misses high, so walks. The bases loaded now. Rodriguez on base once again with a walk, and that's going to bring up Aguila, who went 0 for 2 and had a hit by pitch back in the first inning, then singled in the 6th and came all the way around to score. He's got a chance with the bases loaded, and there's not many other people on this Muckdog roster that I would imagine Skip would want up to bat in this situation. So bases now loaded. Rodriguez on first, Burway on second, Corso on third. Here's the pitch. That one high and away. Aguila takes that one. Count 1-0. On deck would be Brian Fry. So a big chance for the Muckdogs to extend the lead. But Benzinger and the Skunks looking to shut it down and keep the lead close. Here's the pitch. Aguila thought about that one, misses low. So he gets a 2-0. Benzinger, a quick little stare down. So he might have wanted that one to hit the bottom of the zone around the knees. So Aguila being patient. 2 down here. Any contact, the runners will be moving. Here's the 2-0. That one swung on and off of the leg of Aguila, so it'll be ruled foul ball. 2-1 now the count. Again, on the season, Aguila, he's got 16 hits, 3 of those doubles, 2 of them triples. He's got 9 RBIs. Looking to score at least his 10th, maybe a couple more with it. Here's the 2-1. That one, big swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Ahead of it was Aguila thinking fastball. We'll now get 2-2 with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Again, the base is loaded. And this would sure be a great momentum shift either way, whether it's a hit or a strikeout, as the fans get into it, clapping. Here is the 2-2. That one in the dirt. So we'll work now a full count once again here. And this time bases loaded, so the runners are going to be on the move as Benzinger delivers the pitch, meaning a hit could score all 3 runs around. A huge pitch right here. And as the game goes on, there'll be more and more important pitches, but this one right here is very big for the Skunks. That one, a high pop ball, close to foul territory, trying to get under it, and unable to make the catch is Campus as he was backing up, and it lands foul. So if that one was fair, that would have potentially scored in 3 runs as the runners were all moving. But that one landing just foul on the high pop-up. And when one's hit that high, as it starts coming down, it starts to keep moving and moving. And the catcher was unsuccessful in making the play. So once again, we'll have a full count. Runners will be moving with 2 down here. Here is the payoff pitch. That one fouled on back. And staying alive is Aguila. As we now will enter the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And the Muckdogs really making Benzinger work and bringing up his pitch count. As the base is loaded here in the top of the 7th. The biggest at-bat of the game so far. Here is payoff pitch number 3. That one inside and a ball. So Aguila is going to get an RBI there and walk home a run. So that run right there will go under the credit is one of the batters that DeMoss had on, so that will be his 2nd earned run. Benzinger responsible just for Rodriguez and Aguila on, so Burway over on 3rd would be charged to DeMoss as well. So now up to bat, Brian Fry. He got the first 2 hits in his first 2 at-bats, and then has grounded out and flew out to center field. A big chance here for Fry. Already has an RBI on the day, which was his 8th on the year. 373 coming into the game. Here's the first pitch. That one's going to bloop on down and in. And that's going to score at least one for Brian Fry. Rounding the round to home will be Rodriguez. And that's a 2 RBI double from, single from Brian Fry. So his second on the day. And 3 RBIs for him. That moves the score to 11-6. So your Muckdogs take an 11-6 lead. Now up Tyler Canoe as he takes that one in there for a strike. So coming around to score on that one was Burway from third and Rodriguez from second. Aguila is now over on third. Runners on the corner. Fry on first. 2 down here. Here's Canoe with the second one. That one inside, and that one will hit him and load the bases once again. A 2-out rally going here for your Muckdogs now with 3 runs in the inning. So that run scored in by Burway will be charged to DeMoss, but the run by Rodriguez will be charged to Benzinger. That now brings up Josh Leadham to bat. Leadham, who walked in, as that one is in there for a ball. Leadham, who has 2 singles in his last 2 at-bats. Canoe, who was walked in his last 2 and then just there hit by a pitch. So his on-base percentage going through the roof. So 1-0, here is the count. That one in there for a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Benzinger, who came in and struck out the first 2 batters he saw, but then a walk and another walk and a single and then a hit by pitch. They're now 11-6 down. Here's the 1-1 from Benzinger. Thought about it was Leadham, but they'll miss on the outside corner. Again, the bases are loaded here. So Canoe over on first, Fry on second, Aguila on third. 2-1 the count. Here is the pitch. Leadham thought about that one low and in there for a ball. So 3-1 the score with 2 down here. On deck would be Jerry Reinhardt. Here is the 3-1 from Benzinger. That one fouled off by Leadham and down the third baseline. So, can you guess what's up now? We've got another full count. 3-2. Again, 2 down. Runners will be moving. A big chance here from Leadham, who's already got 2 RBIs on the day. Here's the pitch. That one in there for a ball, and he's going to walk home a run. So he's going to get another RBI. He now has 3 on the day, and that's going to bring up to bat Jerry Reinhardt. As Aguila comes in to score, Fry advances to third, Canoe over to second, and Leadham here on first. Your Muckdogs now up 12-6. They have tripled their lead after coming into this inning. Reinhardt with the bases loaded. First pitch chopped on down the third baseline, and Skip trying to make the play but drops it, and mad at himself slams the ball in the ground. He's made a couple good plays over there on the third baseline. He's a couple years out of his prime, though, from playing shortstop. So we'll go back at it. Reinhardt at the bat. Pitcher Benzinger, 0-1 the count with 2 down. Here's the pitch. That one inside, and we'll say hits on the breaking ball. So 0-2, so Reinhardt's got to protect now and try and stay alive. See if he can get the inning to stay alive as well. Either way, it's been an amazing inning here from the Muckdogs to battle in and take a 6-run lead. Here's the pitch. That one in the dirt and blocked by Campus. So the runners will stay put, and we'll get the first ball of the at-bat. And your Muckdogs currently leading 1-2, or leading 12-6 with a 1-2 count, 2 down. Bases still jammed. Here is the 1-2. That one on the outside misses. So now we got 2 balls and 2 strikes here. We'll see if we get another full count or if Benzinger can put away his 3rd batter. He'll step off. He looks on in to Reinhardt with the 2-2. Here is the pitch. That one hit over to the second baseman, a slow roller. He'll pick it up and make the play, so bases left stranded and loaded, but not before the Muckdogs pick up 4 runs to extend the lead from 2-6, hitting through the entire order. Everyone getting up to bat, meaning Corso will lead off the 8th inning. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 7th. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
Wright Beverage has been servicing upstate New York with delicious beverages for over 65 years. With a fervent passion for customer service and employee morale, the corporation now services 17 and a half counties in western New York, operating out of multiple state-of-the-art facilities and sales offices. We've received numerous national awards, including the Coors Founders Award and the Guinness Golden Bar Award. We are a company that treats you right. Premier Genesee Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation has been servicing the community for over 3 decades. We are an 160-bed facility located in Batavia, New York, in close proximity to all local hospitals. Not only has Premier Genesee long been acknowledged as a leading senior care provider, our beautifully designed facility is now widely recognized as one of the most attractive in the area. Everybody deserves a place that feels like home.
And we bring you back in here for the bottom of the 7th inning. So, an eventful top of the 7th as your Muckdogs put up 4 runs in that inning. Corso, Burway, Rodriguez, and Aguila all coming around to score. And everyone batting in the lineup. There was 4 walks that inning and 1 hit by pitch and an error. So a 12-6 lead sits a lot more comfortable. In for another inning of work now is Swanson. As that first pitch chopped back to him, he'll stand in place and nonchalantly throw it over to first base for the first out of the inning. That at-bat right there was Henry Martinez, the center fielder, at the bottom of the lineup. So we'll now move to the top of the lineup, which is going to bring up Cody Bay. So Swanson, who came in for 1 batter and struck out Jack Davis, is now back for his 3rd batter here in the 7th inning. As that first one falls in for ball number 1. Here is the 1-0 pitch. That one swung on a short chopper to third base. Reinhardt looking to make the play, and a beautiful play there from Reinhardt on the slow roller. Comes up, grabs it, and makes the throw on the run to retire the 2nd batter of the inning. Reinhardt, who has been doing a good job so far this season over on that third base bag. Now 2 down here in the inning. A couple times he's been coming up on those slow rollers and able to make the play. And those are the type of plays you got to make and expect to have to make when you play that third base position. Here's the first pitch to the second batter in the order, Tucker, and third up here in the 7th inning. Tucker, who's 1 for 3 on the day with a single, grounded out to first his last time up. So that next one fouled on back. Will now have an even count at 1 apiece. Looking to produce a 1-2-3 inning will be Swanson. Here is the 1-1. That one swung on, and that one's going to drop into right field. And in there with a single will be Tucker. And once again, there's 2 down here. But it almost seems to be a curse. So we've seen quite the 2-out rallies for both teams. Now up is Yogi Hart again. His last time up, he got walked in the 5th inning. But that was when he stole the base. And it was a pop out to center field by Lane. And then doubled him up. So here's the first pitch. That one's grounded to the third baseman, Reinhardt, unable to make the play on a high chopper as he tried to spin around and make the move, and that one's going to be ruled an infield hit. So back-to-back singles, and advancing over to second is Tucker, and that's going to bring up Brandon Lane. And he's got 2 runners on here with 2 down. And looking to avoid any runs being scored is Swanson. He takes a look over to second to the runner Tucker, but delivers to the plate. That one in there and misses for a strike. Looks like it was over the plate, but must have been a bit too low there. Swanson steps off as he looks to regroup himself. He nods on the pitch. Here's the second pitch from Swanson. That one fouled on up over the first base bleachers. 1-1 now the count. 2 down. Again, he retired the first 2 batters. The first ground out to himself, Swanson, who nonchalantly tossed it over to Canoe at first. Reinhardt, who made the great play. But then back-to-back singles now has him with 2 runners on and the batter Lane up. He looks in. Here's the 1-1. Checks over to the runner on second, Tucker. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That one over to third base. Cuts it off his Reinhardt. Makes the throw over. Canoe extending and making the play. So a great job there from Reinhardt, cutting off the shortstop to make sure to get the out. And Canoe extending with that long reach, standing 6'5", and retiring down, allowing no runs in the 7th inning. So your Muckdogs will return for the top of the 8th with a 6-run lead. This is Muckdog Baseball.
After 31 years in Batavia, Ficarella's Pizzeria is now the oldest family-run pizzeria in town. Our menu for sit-down, pickup, or delivery includes a huge variety of pizza, hot and cold subs, fish fries, pasta, salads, side dishes, and specialty sandwiches. Everything is made fresh and with great care. New items appear regularly, as do the new customers who discover the quality food, friendly service, and consistency, which are all an integral part of the Ficarella's business model. Eli Fish Brewing Company is the first commercial brewery in Batavia in nearly 100 years. We offer a selection of our own house brews along with other New York State-produced beers, spirits, and wines. A full dining menu, large brew hall, beautiful bar, and tons of new friends. Here at Eli Fish Brewing Company, we want to honor traditions and create new stories. We're not just making beer, we're brewing history.
And we bring you back in here for the 8th inning. A new pitcher, number 17, Kenny Misik, in for the Tarp Skunks. And now up to bat is number 5, Kyle Corso, the extra hitter. His last appearance was last inning. Everyone batted through last inning. He led it off. So he'll be up again. He reached on the error from the first baseman. That one drilled down the third baseline, but foul. So we'll have the first strike. Skip dipping on that one. Looking over to Corso, giving him a shoulder shrug like, what did I do to you for you to try and take my head off? So 0-1 the count here. Again, Misik, the new pitcher for the Skunks. Here's the 0-1. That one slips out of the hand. That'll be ball number 1. Misik making his fifth appearance, has gone 8 1/3 and has 10 strikeouts so far on the season. Here's the 1-1. Corso chops that one down third base and missing, just foul, so 1-2 now the count. Again, the Muckdogs coming off a 4-run 7th inning. The only inning they haven't scored is the 3rd, holding a 12-6 lead. Both teams with 11 hits. Muckdogs the advantage with only 1 error to the Tarp Skunks 6. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one fouled on back, staying alive. Is Corso on deck would be Burway and Abner Benitez, the 3rd batter, due up this inning. So again, the 1-2 pitch for the 2nd time on its way from Misik. That one in there high, so we'll even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Misik, the left-handed pitcher, the first one they're facing in this game so far. Comes together. Here is the 2-2. That one swung on deep into center field, tracking back under there and making the catch will be Martinez. That one looked to have a good amount of pop to it, but then just settling out and dying out will be a fly out to center, and that's going to bring up now the left fielder, Daniel Burway. Burway, who's 3 for 3 on the day, was walked in his last time up, has 2 runs and 2 RBIs and a stolen bag. So Misik will look in for his 2nd batter. Here is the first pitch. That one thought about it, but didn't go as Burway, but called strike anyways. 0-1 the count. Benitez, the batter, on deck. Misik, who's coming in for his first inning of work. Here's the 0-1. That one swung on, chopping into shallow right field and getting on down in there. So a 4th single on the day for Burway, 4 for 4 on the day. That's sure to bring up his batting average, as he is on fire today so far and is the first batter to reach here in the 8th inning. That's now going to bring up Benitez to bat. So far on the day, he is 0 for 2, struck out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch from Misik, that one in low for a ball. So 1-0 the count. On deck right now appears to be Dallas Young. Due up would have been Kenny Dodson, but looks like he will be the pinch hitter unless a double play ball is hit. As Benitez swings on the 2nd pitch and misses. 1-1 now the count, even with 1 down here. Checks over to Burway, who's already got a stolen bag on the day. 1-1 the count. That one in there on the outside corner for a strike. So now with 1-2, he'll have to be, and they're defensive, will Benitez. Misik looking to pick up his 2nd out and a strikeout. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed on one in the dirt, waving at that one. So that's 2 down now here. So now up, pinch hitting for Kenny Dodson is number 1, Dallas Young. Dallas Young, who's a center fielder by trade, so we'll see what the substitution will be. But Young, who was in at-bat My guess is maybe Brian Fry will be shifted back into second base, his traditional spot, and Young will take the center field spot. He got a hit yesterday in 2 stolen bags. Coming into today, Dallas Young's hitting 167. And yesterday, which was his first hit in the PGCBL. So 2 down, the runner on first is Burway. Here's the first pitch to Young. He'll take that one in for a strike. Dallas Young, who joined us on the call back in Niagara, had nothing but positive things to say about this organization and all the players on the rosters. He takes the second one in for a ball, 1-1 the count. Young, who's coming from out of Cleveland and Romulus, Michigan. Here's the 1-1. Burway goes. That one in there for a strike and won't attempt the throw is the pitcher, Campus. And that's his second stolen base on the day, and now in running and scoring position for Dallas Young. Dallas is probably one of the most down-to-earth guys you can meet. Is always up to say hello. I've had amazing conversations with him so far as he faces a 1-2 with 2 down here. Here is the pitch. That one thought about it but holds off as he choked up on the bat. Will now face 2-2. So even 2 balls, 2 strikes. Looks like he's got himself a whole hand choked up on the bat. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one waves at that one and staying alive. So he'll face another 2-2 count as the ump will go deliver the ball out to the pitcher. The Muckdogs have as many runs as they do hits. 12 runs, 12 hits, only 1 error on the day. The Skunks read across on the scoreboard, 6 runs, 11 hits, and 6 errors. On deck would be Caleb Rodriguez. As Dallas Young waves his bat over the plate, facing a 2-2 once again. Here is the pitch. That one thought about going. They'll say he goes. He'll run on down to first and make the throw, so he'll strike out. And that will do it for the top of the 8th inning. Tarp Skunks are trailing by 6, have got 2 at-bats left to make something happen. We'll be back for the bottom of the 8th inning where Swanson will be back in for another inning of work. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
This is your place. For more than 25 years, Alex's Place has been serving up sizzling steaks, succulent seafood, charcoal grilled chicken and chops, and of course, our famous barbecue baby back ribs. We're known for hearty portions, a homey atmosphere, and heartfelt hospitality. So bring your appetite and a few friends. We can't wait to see you here. When you work with a community bank like Tompkins, we don't expect your financial picture to fit neatly into a box. We take a close look at your situation and propose solutions that make sense for your financial journey. Our community banking model ensures that all credit decisions are made locally, wherever you call home. We have a local leadership teams, community banking boards, and bright and happy team members living right alongside you. We're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors too.
So we bring you back in here for the bottom of the 8th. Swanson back out on the mound. Will Durrell up to bat. And like expected, Brian Fry shifts over to second. Dallas Young out to center field. That first one in there swung on by Durrell. So Dallas Young, who came in to pinch hit for Kenny Dodson, who was second base, he moves out to center field, and Brian Fry returns to his traditional second base spot. Here's the 0-1. That one in there misses, so we'll even the count at 1 apiece. Again, the batter up, Durrell, who walked in his last at bat. That next one in there low for a ball, 2-1 now the count. So now we'll have a 2-1 here for Swanson. Here is the pitch. That one, a high popper over towards third base, and shortstop Rodriguez will call off Reinhardt and make the grab. So 1 down here in the inning. And now up to bat is going to be Johnny Campus. He's reached 3 times. Lastly, on a fielder's choice, has 2 doubles and 3 RBIs. There's someone who could get the inning going for them. It is their catcher. So here is the first pitch of the bat in there for a strike from Swanson, who has done a good job since coming in relief back in the 6th inning for Prospero. There is a pitcher warming up for the Muckdogs as the next pitch in there close in on Campus, but ball 1 now even at 1 apiece. As it looks to be Trey Bacon warming up in the pen for the Dogs, potentially coming in the 9th inning. Here is the 1-1 from Swanson, who's been wheeling and dealing. That one bounces next to the plate. 2-1 will now be the count with 1 down here in the 8th. Swanson, who came in, struck out the batter to retire the 6th inning, came in the 7th and got 3 groundouts and gave up a double with 2 outs, but eliminated those runners with that groundout to third. So that one flung in there. 2-2 now the count. Again, the batter Campus. Two apiece. Here is the pitch. That one inside, ducking away, was Campus, so he'll work the count full now. On deck would be Julian Thompson. Here is the payoff pitch from Swanson. That one misses high and away, so he'll walk on down to first. And now up will be Julian Thompson, who struck out 3 times on the day so far. Swanson comes up and shakes his head. Doesn't like that walk he gave up. And Campus, once again, will be on base. Looking for the double play ball potentially to get out of the inning are the Muckdogs. Swanson steps off once again. Here is the first pitch of the at-bat. That one swung over to Canoe and bobbles it and will just get the out at first, which is good enough. So a ground out to first, and Campus advances over to second. I think Canoe wanted that double play ball, but maybe thought about it just too soon and unable to make a clean transfer into the glove and then a throw. But he'll get the out at first, and 2 down now. Up to bat, we do have a pinch hitter in. And it is not a pinch hitter. It is the same batter. It is Jordan King, excuse me. He has back-to-back doubles so far. First pitch bounces in front of the plate and off of the mask of Aguila, so advancing over to third now is Campus. So a weird one there, bouncing a couple feet in front of home, off of Aguila's mask and back into fair play. Swanson goes and grabs that one. 1-0 will be the count. Here's the 1-0. That one again away, but good grab there by Aguila to keep that one alive. So we'll have a 2-0 here. On deck would be Jack Davis. Here is the 2-0 pitch. That one in there, close to Brian Fry. He'll grab it off the one hop and make the play over to first to not allow a run to come in to score. And just like that, going into the 9th inning, your Muckdogs hold on to a great 6-run lead, leading 12-6 over the Tarp Skunks. We'll be right back. This is Muckdogs Baseball.
United Memorial is a community hospital located in the heart of Genesee County and an affiliate of the Rochester Regional Health System. Rochester Regional's United Memorial serves residents of Genesee County and surrounding rural communities. The 131-bed hospital in Batavia features a new state-of-the-art surgical department, a wound care center, a telemedicine program for intensive care, a joint replacement center of excellence, 2 urgent care centers, and a number of primary and specialty physician offices. United Memorial is a niche hospital and a New York State designated stroke center. Fans, are you looking for great candies and chocolates? Visit Oliver's Candies located in Batavia, New York, or on the web at www.oliverscandies.com. When you purchase a box of Oliver's chocolates, you will always get the best tasting, most mouth-watering chocolate you have ever eaten. Visit Oliver's Candies.
And we bring you back in here for the top of the 9th inning. Leading off will be Caleb Rodriguez. He's looking for his first hit on the day, 0 for 1. Had a sacrifice bunt for an RBI. Still on the mound is Misik. And that one in there for a strike. It says it hits the outside corner. Here is the 0-1. That one again on the outside corner. So 0-2 will be the count. That one looked like it missed. We'd be back to the top of the lineup after Rodriguez. Here's the 0-2. He swings on that one. And that one to the pitcher. He'll run on over. And running it out was Rodriguez. So the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring the top of the lineup. Levi Aguila up to bat. So Aguila up to bat, 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI.
I think that's the most we've seen from any team all year here. Next pitch.
First pitch, in there for a ball, missing the plate, 1-0.
12 runs, 12 hits, and only 1 error for Batavia. It counts 1-0, and Misik preparing to throw hit.
So again, looking in for the 1-0 is Misik. That one misses high and away. 2-0. Excuse me, Aguila's 1 for 3 on the day. He also has a strikeout, but a hit by pitch and a walk. So that next one in there for a strike on the 2-0. 2-1 now the count. His 6th at-bat has reached on 3 of them. Here's the 2-1 to Aguila. That one in there close, but called strike. So evens it up 2 apiece. So here is the 2-2. That one in there for a called strike, and Aguila didn't like that one, thought it was a bit low. So that'll be his 2nd one on the day. And that's going to bring up Brian Fry, who is 3 for 5 on the day with 3 RBIs. 2 triple in the first, and then 2 singles. Also has got a stolen bag. Here is the first pitch to him, and that one's a strike. For strike number 1. Here is the second pitch. That one hanging high and inside for a ball. 1-1 will be the count. So again, here is the 1-1. That one misses low and away. 2-1 will have the count now. Two and one with 2 down. Here is the pitch to Fry. Swing and a miss. So even that 2 apiece with 2 down here. Here is the 2-2 from Misik. And swing and a miss, so striking a 2nd straight batter, getting out of the inning. Tarp Skunks are going to need a lot of hits, though, as they trail by 6 going into the bottom of the 9th. We'll be back for some more Muck Dogs baseball.
Muck Dog fans, who's ready for Margaritaville? Saturday, August 20th, Dwyer Stadium turns into the biggest beach party around. Parrot Head, Jimmy Buffett Tribute Band will be playing all your tropical and beach favorites. Specialty drinks, lays, and fun in the sun. Stop by the box office or call 585-524-2260. Muck Dog fans, ZBTV, the Zach Brown Tribute Band, is coming to Dwyer Stadium on Saturday, September 3rd at 7 p.m. Hear the world's greatest Zach Brown Tribute Band. Stop by the box office or call 585-524-2260. So we bring you back in here for the bottom of the 9th.
Michael Swanson, who went 2 1/3, is now relieved by Trey Bacon. A great performance from him. Trey Bacon now this will be his 5th appearance, has gone 7 innings, 11 strikeouts, a 2.57 ERA. So he throws the ball away. So he wants a new ball in. 12-6 the score. Now up to bat is Jack Davis. Here is the first pitch. That one, a high chopper. Gets it off the second hop. There's Rodriguez to throw over to first and retires him with the first pitch. So ground out to short there. Now up to bat is Henry Martinez. Trey Bacon, who does have a save on the year, but not in a save situation. He has been solid so far, though, through the season. The utility player has also had a couple appearances up to bat, playing center field and first base a couple times. Aguila gives him the sign. Here is the first pitch to Martinez, who shows bunt but pulls away. Ball number 1. Again, one of our longer games so far. The first pitch wasn't around 6:30, probably hitting about 3.5 hours so far. Reinhardt in on the infield grass after showing bunt the first time around. He takes that one for a strike. 1-1 will be the count with 1 down here. In the bottom of the 9th, again, coming in for Swanson, who went 2 1/3, is Trey Bacon now. Reinhardt will back off the infield grass. Here is the 1-1. That one in the low next to the plate for ball number 2, 2-1. Your Muckdogs looking to extend the winning streak to 3 and pick up win number 15 on the season. Here's the 2-1. That one swung up close to the pitcher, takes a weird bounce off him. Brian Fry looking to make the play and gets him out. So that one bouncing off the leg of Bacon, and then Brian Fry making the play over on second. He'll get boos from the Tarp Skunks as that one was a close one, but Fry just smiles that one off, and he'll take in the boos with no problem, as we are now just 1 out away from a Muckdog win. Now up to bat is Cody Bay, the leadoff hitter. Bacon looking to retire the side in order to finish out the game. Here's the first pitch. That one in low for a ball. Here is the 1-0. That one in low and misses for ball number 2. 2-0 the count. Bay looking to produce a 2-out rally here. Here is the pitch. That one in there for strike number 1 of the at-bat. So 2-1 will be the count with 2 down here. All the Muckdogs on the edge of the dugout as they're looking to pick up the win. Here is the 2-1. That one in misses. 3-1. Just a little bit inside. So hitters count here, 3-1. Here is the pitch. That one thought about it, and that one's a called strike as Bay drops his bat, wanted the called for ball, and won't get it. And I can tell you that Jamestown fans aren't really happy about that one, but we'll get a full count with 2 out regardless. Here is the 3-2. Bacon takes a long stare in, and then time called. Again, we got the full count. 2 down here. Here is the pitch. That one high and misses. So it'll be ball 4, and he'll walk over to first. And now is going to bring up Mark Tucker. He has got 2 singles on the day so far, 2 for 4. The other 2 are ground out to short and first base. as Bacon will most likely just be looking to get the out at home plate, as that first one delivered in on the outside corner for a strike. So 0-1 the count with 2 down here to the batter, Tucker. Bacon on the mound. Here's the 0-1. That one inside hits the batter. So now 1-2. Batter's now on with the walk and then a hit by pitch now. And don't want to let... It seems like they still have this under control, but you don't want to let this one get carried away and just think you have it underhand. As now up to bat is Jody Hardigan. He's 2 for 4 on the day. He's got 2 batters on, but still a big 6-run lead they trail. As that first one fired in from Bacon for a strike. Count is 0-1. The runners on are Bay on second and Tucker on first. Here is the 0-1. That one grounded over to Rodriguez. He'll make the play, go for the force out at second, and get that one out. So Bacon comes in and scores. And so your Muckdogs pick up a 15th win in 3rd straight, now 4-0 against the Tarp Skunks. So a tremendous job with a 12-6 win. 12 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, 6 runs, 11 hits, and 6 errors for the Skunks. So a great performance. Prospero comes out 5 2/3 with 4 strikeouts. Then Michael Swanson comes in for 2 1/3, and finally Trey Bacon for 1 inning. Some really good stats from some of your players, with Brian Fry going 3 for 6 on the day with 3 RBIs and a run. And then we've got Leadham, who also picked up 3 RBIs. He went 2 for 3 on the day, walked and had a sac fly. And then Daniel Burway, he went 4 for 4 on the day, 2 stolen bags, and came around to score twice. A great performance from him. All 4 hits were singles. Once again, that's going to do it for today. Your Muckdogs win 12-6. We're back in action for a home stretch. 3 straight games, July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. There will be fireworks on the 1st and 3rd. And again, the game on Sunday will be at 7:05. 7:05 start on Sunday. But we'll be back tomorrow against Erie Buffalo. We can't wait to see you. 7:05 start time. Call our box office, 585-524-2260, or stop by between the hours of 9 and 5. Muckdogs win once again.